Tight Windows Studio.
Here we go.
All systems go.
This is the true story about Mackin. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning Stone Pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. We're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked on a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time. And those cars are going real fast and real fast, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
Now,
Right now.
it's Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
And I be catching them northern bite like on the 10-pound test. Smoke cess, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning Stone Pimp. Straight limping, booze farm drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon filling, whack MC killing. The fine hoe drilling with the $1 million talent and the 10-cent brain.
Been gone too long, too much cocaine.
But now that I'm back on the block,
Don't get
I'm ready to rock left
your
to right.
panties in a bunch. Don't go emailing John Brennan. We've got a word. We've got a word for you. This hour's Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday word of the hour is cooler. 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 Go enter it at the 1025 The Bone app. You have 30 minutes past the top of the hour to do so. Go get that money.
I'm from the sticks, get straight from the RO. Yes, you are, ho. So quit frontin' like y'all don't know. When I step straight into the party with my homeboy Tino. Get a good look, bro. Get a good gander. I'm made in Detroit, but my name ain't Stanzer. Spreading like a cancer.
I'm filibustering because I think I have it right here. Okay, I have it. I was worried because I thought I lost the number and the information on the person who won the room at Sky Beach. But I did not. I have it right in front of me. If you did not know, we were registering people for the past few days at the brisket shop in Tampa with a QR code to get what I think was the last room/suite for the Bone Bash. And I'm looking at the winner's name right now. I want to build a little bit of anticipation, just to if you and your partner entered in it or you and your friend entered in it, make sure everybody knows that I'm about to not only just announce the winner, I'm going to personally call the winner.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you just a couple minutes to get yourself prepared. If you need to be by your phone, it would be really great if you answer the phone. Very anticlimactic if you do not answer the phone. If you'd like to participate in the program today, by the way, this is Senning Show. I'm John Senning. That man over there is Dizzy. Thank you to Johnny B for hopping in for JP today. The triumphant return of JP to the airwaves live will be tomorrow. You can hit us up on social media at The John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor, and then watch the program. It's a fun thing you can do. You go to the 1025 The Bone Facebook page or YouTube page. I'm going to be up in the YouTube chat again today. Diz is in there almost every single day. It's a great way to watch the program and also talk about it with other people who seem to like it or hate it, whatever it is. They're in there as well. All right. Should I cold call this person?
Yeah, of course.
What are the chances that they answer?
They're going to answer.
You think so?
No.
All right.
They might be at work, so
That's my thing.
we have to assume that type of stuff. But depending on how their job is.
This is the winner of the room for the weekend at the Beach Bash. Courtesy of the Brisket Shop in Wild Fork. So many people looking down at their phone right now, hoping it starts ringing. Oh, they're not going to pick up.
No.
If she doesn't pick up right away, I gave too much away that it's a she. If she doesn't pick up right away, I think I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna mention I'm not gonna say her name yet. Now I feel bad because our bosses are sitting somewhere waiting for the okay so they can send her verification. But I want to wait until I'm gonna try at least one more time because I think it would be fun to be able to tell her that I've given you that much. It's a her. Tell her that much before the end of this segment.
Should we text the number and say, "Hey, you free?"
You need,
but not say anything else.
I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you right now. So we will try her back in just a little bit, and if she doesn't answer, I'll just tell you her name, and it will be very anticlimactic, but it'll be exciting for her either way. Did you? Was your night affected at all by this? By the wild weather last night?
No, not really. Like I was loving it,
dude. I stay loving it. But
yeah.
Were you hunkered down?
No, Nicole just went to bed kind of early, so the girls were in bed as well. And we were they were watching TV. I was chilling. I was honestly just listening to the sounds, just doing some show prep and stuff.
Dude, so wild. Only because of that conversation we were having yesterday about how these 1,000-year, 10,000-year floods are happening all the time. And I'm not sure if you got a chance to see it, but last night in Plant City, and I'd love to hear from people, not that I love the situation you're in, I'd love to hear from people that were at the heart of what they're calling another 1,000-year rain event that happened right outside of Plant City, where I think they're saying 10 inches fell, almost 11 inches of rain fell in the span of 3 hours, which is absolutely unheard of. It's horrific and it's bad, and I would imagine there are people underwater. But for all the news coverage and I have not seen any pictures of homes underwater or certain areas underwater. And I think the National Weather Service put out a flood advisory for this afternoon as well. I think this afternoon and tonight is going to be just as bad. And a lot of people got nothing. And some people got 11 inches of rain in 4 hours. And it just goes back to that convo we had yesterday about all of this flooding happening across our country. You seen the pictures out of New York City?
Yeah.
Dude, I want to know more about how that ends because there's these videos of people on a subway train and it looks like your worst nightmare. The water is rushing in at a rate that you can't even comprehend.
It looks like the Universal ride.
It does. It really does. And they're trapped on a damn subway cart, and I would imagine that all those people did not die or drown or anything, and maybe that water when it gets down to the subway. But even then, they said it was one of the worst storms in New York City's history in like the past decade plus. So the weather be doing weird things, but we're gonna make it through. It does. It's hard not to think about, what does this mean? What does this mean for the rest of hurricane season? What does this mean for us, for us people here in Tampa Bay?
It does get me a little scared seeing all that going, ooh, hurricane season's right. Yeah, it's basically here, but it's just not here.
And I mean, notoriously, our time is August, September, even October in some situations is when the Gulf really gets ramped up. And I don't say that because I'm wishing for it. It's just a fact at this point. But with all of the wild weather, it's hard not to think that somebody's getting something rough at some point, and hopefully it does not us.
I just don't want this weekend that to be all the photos and videos you see.
Oh, like devastation,
flooding and devastation at the beach bash.
I think it's going to be good. I think I've been trying to pay attention. I would say maybe a chance of a stray shower, but who's fun? Or who knows? That could be fun. We're dancing in the rain. We're cooling off. Yeah. Everything's kumbaya. A little shower here and there isn't going to hurt anybody, but I don't think it's going to be a total washout situation. I feel bad because Johnny was going to hang, but I thought we'd be talking to the winner. But I at least want to touch on it. And I know some people are sick and tired of hearing it, and deep down inside, I think I am too. But it was brought to my attention last night that Mo, after all of this hubbub, and after I tried to, what I thought was get behind a fun thing with him and Johnny and make it work, he's now talking about putting on a private comedy show on his brother's boat. And that's brother, not brother. Oh. His brother's boat. And you and I went back and forth a little bit. I assumed it was a joke. And then I got a text last night from Mo. It sounds as if it's not a joke at all. I'm trying to find his exact text message. He said, I will be going out on my brother's 34-foot blah, blah, blah boat right after Rock Trivia at noon. You can set up the private comedy gig as a happening to a private group for $1,000.
What? Is this guy insane?
Well, the thing is there's so many levels of insanity here, and all of these conversations prefaced with "love you, Mo."
Yeah.
But two things. First of all, just the dickheadery that is you not wanting to do comedy for anybody else but a private group on a boat. We'll leave that part alone. But then, does he think that I just have a passion in promoting his comedy ventures? Like, I thought it would be a cool bone-centric thing to get him and Johnny B to roast each other, and we were going to get Mo DeWitt involved, and that would have been fun. Now he's asking me to be the marketing power and find a private group that will pay $1,000 to go out on a boat and hear him do comedy. That is just insanity.
Yeah, my man said, I will not perform in anything that's not a big venue. I'm a big venue guy, except on my brother's boat. I'm going to do my brother's boat. Does his brother have Jeff Bezos money? Is this a big yacht?
It's 34 foot.
It's a big boat.
It's not nothing to put your nose up at.
But that's not a big venue for a comedy thing.
Yeah. No, it's not. It is absolutely absolutely not.
The crazy part is to go into management going, I'm not doing no comedy. Why would you guys think I want to do comedy? There's no way I'm doing comedy. By the way, if you want to see my comedy, come pay me at this Bone event while I do it on my brother's boat.
I'm open to the fact that he's just working and that this is all. Don't get me wrong. If somebody came forward and said, "Hey, me and my group would like to pay $1,000 to see your comedy," I think he'd be doing it.
Oh,
but up 100%. Until this
100%.
point, until it's real, I'm going to assume that it's just a joke. The fact that he texted me privately, almost like it was I should have asked him, "What's my cut?"
Yeah.
So I'm going to be your behind the scenes. I'm going to be your behind the scenes guy who's going to book this or find the group for $1,000. I think I'm good for at least $500. $250.
$250 seems reasonable.
Seems pretty damn fair.
Half, performance. You shouldn't get.
I'll host it. I'll be like the.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually not doing this, by the way. I'm not having anything to do with the boat party. Everything I just said was a joke. I'm not having anything to do with setting up, promoting, hosting, or anything in the private boat comedy show that may or may not be happening.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get Sexy Mark to send a boat our way, and we're going to have a comedy event the same time for free. So you want to go to Moe's and pay, or do you want to come to our free comedy event? Everyone won't be performing, don't worry.
Dude, I have to say, because I have been very hesitant through all of our conversations about Everett to really say anything about his comedy. I haven't said that it was good. I haven't said that it was bad. I think he's out there working on it. Dude, he sent me an 11-minute set that he did at the Sunshine City Comedy Club over the weekend. And without a bit of exaggeration, I'm not telling you it was flawless. I'm not telling you that every single thing that he did and said hit. We watched it on the couch, Danielle and I. We out loud laughed multiple times. Everett is 110% getting better, and he's getting more comfortable. And I'm not saying don't sleep on Everett, but it would not surprise me if in a year from now he's booked on legitimate lineups and out there doing comedy for real. And I know not everybody wants to hear that, but watching what I've seen in the past to the set that he did, I think on Saturday night at Sunshine Comedy, I think he's getting better. I mean, you also just saw him 2 weeks ago too, so it's not like
I saw him 2 weeks ago. He was definitely nervous, but I didn't think he was bad. I told him he was one of the better ones.
He had some funny jokes. He had some legitimately funny jokes.
Yeah.
He really did. He had this bit about people telling other men that their daughter, like, oh, you're going to have to watch out for the boys. You're going to have to watch out for the boys. And it's just kind of this funny bit about, I need to watch out for the boys. I need to watch out for the pedophiles who are looking at my young daughter.
Yeah.
I thought it was a funny premise for a joke. And he had a couple of those that bringing up Everett, I've been remiss at not mentioning what I think about his comedy. And at this point, I think my man is on the come up. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, John, it's Brandon again.
Well, again, I didn't. Okay. When was the first time?
I said the same thing, Joe. I call you guys all the time.
Oh, okay,
when
sorry.
I can.
All right. Pretend like.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, no, it's fine. Just go. You made it sound like we just talked.
We talked a couple weeks ago, and then we talked like a couple days after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back again.
What's up, best friend?
Man. But yeah, hey, Dizzy. Oh, I thought you were Promo John, though. Sounds like you're promoting him right now.
That's
like,
actually
it's in
true.
Your nature it's like in your nature to be Promo John.
Dude, you want to know what?
Great point.
You're not wrong, dude. There is something
I would
something
say
to
bitch
that.
boy, but
Yeah, thank you. You lost your privilege to be my friend now.
Did you call you bitch boy?
He said I would have said bitch boy, but
Well, you did.
yeah,
You did say
I
it.
would have said bitch boy, but I'm not ready to lean into the bitch boy moniker quite yet.
I don't think you should.
Yeah, I think I need a few more years under my belt, really
Yeah.
solidify myself as a powerhouse before I'm ready to throw the bitch boy, name on me.
When you think of 102.5 The Bone, out of everyone who's worked here, who comes to mind when you hear bitch boy?
Bitch boy?
Yeah.
Bitch boy. I mean, there's one person that kind of comes to mind.
Is he tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Which, I don't know if that was what you were planning, but.
No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you think about it, yeah. There was no other answer.
Dude, so I will tell you this fun little detail as well. And I don't want to hype things up or get talking about things for the Beach Bash that aren't going to happen, but they're going back out there tomorrow, the crew, the powers that be. And I've got them looking at the capabilities in the water situation for the Rip Sip and slide.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got
That'll be near the wake and bake time?
hopefully. That's the thing is that there's kind of this spot in the morning. So I've made my oath to Patrick Smith that I'm going to get up and hang with him and do his show and have Bloody Marys first thing in the morning. So that's 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
So that's
Whoa.
dude, I'm telling you.
8 to what?
9.
It's not even like I could be like, I'll meet you in the second hour.
I'll meet you at 8:45. So I've committed to doing that. And then from 9 to 11 is really there's nothing going. So I think the wake and bake, as far as what I will be able to be a part of, the hang sesh on the beach, will be from 9 to 11. Because from 11 to 12, that's when I'll be at the National Aviation Academy tent, and we'll be giving out the custom vroom vroom pins, which there's only 300 of. So from 9 to 11, I think will be the sweet spot. 2 hours where we'll be able to hang on the beach that morning, and that will be the unofficial wake and bake. And of course, we mean bake in the sun.
Yeah.
Duh. What else could we mean? Something else I did want to mention, not to harp on it too much, but just so everybody knows, everybody can come. There is no admission. There is no, there's no small print. Everybody is welcome, and you will be able to hang out at the pools, at the beach. The whole resort, outside of people's rooms, unless they invite you in, will be open to the public. There was a couple people that hit me up that maybe they got bad info from somewhere along the line, but in case you were not fully clear on that, everybody is welcome starting Friday when JP kicks off through Saturday night. I think we're trying to figure out and wait for some final word on the brunch to see exactly, if people can buy their way into that. I don't think we've got complete clearance. If you've got a room and you're staying there, you're absolutely in. But as far as being there, if you're not staying, I just haven't gotten final word yet.
And I think it's worth mentioning the venue is 100% cashless.
Yes, that is a great yes.
Yeah. Don't bring a bunch of cash thinking, I'm just paying the bartender. Bring some cash if you want to tip them. If that's your style. But 100% card. Do not bring cash. What's up?
Dude, the number, the person just called me. The person just called.
Well, now we know.
All right, so we gotta call him back. Hold on.
Did you put it on hold or did you hang up?
No. They hung up before I got a chance to realize it was
no?
to see if it was the number. All right, here we go again. Did I dial that right?
Yep.
All right. Hello. I am calling from India. You are live on the radio in India.
Hi, John Senning.
Yeah, what is going on? Who the hell is this?
Yo, this is Chris. This is Megan's fiance. We're driving. We deliver weed through the state.
Oh, you deliver weed through the state?
True Leaf, baby. True Leaf.
Oh, that's pretty badass. Well, we wanted to let you guys know you were the runner-up for the room. So that means you're invited just the same as everybody else, but you were the name drawn right after the winner. So we just thought we'd let you know.
Stop playing like that.
We are absolutely playing. Congratulations. You guys did win the room for the Beach Bash weekend. Congratulations. Courtesy of our friends at the Brisket Shop and Wild Fork.
It was awesome seeing you there at the Brisket Shop.
Oh, we saw each other.
Yeah.
I'm better at physical appearances than I am names. What do you look like?
I had a beard. She was the black woman.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that does boil it right down. Thank you.
That's weird because her name is Maga.
Yeah.
Maga White.
Yeah,
Mega.
what
Mega
is-
White.
It's Megan.
Is it
Megan, Mega, and White.
is it really spelled Magan?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Well, it was a unique spelling. Well, congratulations, you guys. It's going to be a hell of a week. Are you guys clear on work? You're going to be able to take the weekend off and stop delivering weed for a couple days to come hang out.
Oh, yeah, we're off.
Yeah, the only thing is we have a late day Friday, but
Well, the party will
I'm going to see
be
if we can trade that.
the party will be waiting for you when you get there. Don't be afraid to bring some leftover product for the boys. Okay.
Some that fell off the back of the car. Wink, wink.
Yo, I got you.
Wink, wink, yeah.
No comment. I feel, thank you. No comment need to be had. But so our people on the business end have your information. They were just waiting for me to get a hold of you guys and tell you live on the air to send you the confirmation. So you'll be getting all of that. They have your email and everything. You'll be getting that shortly, okay?
Wow, this is awesome. Thank you, guys.
Awesome, thank you.
Congratulations. Can't wait to see you guys out there. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye. How fun is
First
that?
name Maga, last name White. Black chick.
Yeah, my name's Maga White.
Maga White.
Yeah, Magan. I've never heard of a Maga.
I thought my sister spelt her name weird.
Magan.
That is the weirdest I've ever seen it.
Is it a Megan spelled weird too?
My sister spells it Meaghan, which is so
with
weird.
an H.
Meghan.
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 Meghan. Congratulations to Megan, though. That's really cool. What an awesome thing that we're able to do because of the brisket shop in Wild Fork.
Every time I see her, I'm going to go, hey, Black Maga. Black Maga. Every time I see her.
I think she'll like that.
Yeah. she'll lean into it.
Setting show. You're live on the air. Who's this?
Oh, hey, this is Jay.
Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. What's up?
Hey, love you, John Senning. Love you, Dizzy Mayor. Really, I was just listening on hold. I'm out in the field. I was trying to use the app, and I couldn't listen to you guys' app. So
Now, when you say you're out in the field, explain that to us a little bit. What does it mean out in the field? Because it's.
Oh, I work on pools.
Oh, nice.
Like pool cleaning stuff.
Dude, right next to, you may have heard me say this in the past, right next to being a garbage man, being a pool guy is my second, because, radio's fickle. We could all be gone in a day. So I like to think about what I'm going to do next. And working on pools, I think is, dude, we were talking the other day about good jobs that you could smoke weed during. Dude, I think pool guy is primo weed smoking. Like you just get blazed out and just clean, beautiful pools all day. Like it's perfect.
Oh, it's the most relaxing job. Like you go to like, I work in like St. Pete Beach. So I go to like the most beautiful, like $1 million houses. Like my view is like amazing. Yeah, you're right. It's such a relaxing, and it's just enough fun. Like you got a balanced chemistry and stuff like that. So it's just enough that you're thinking, but not like too much, and you're not killing your body. I mean, you're moving around a vacuum and a skimmer. You know what I mean? So
you're doing it.
I love it, dude.
You're doing it. Well, I'm gonna respect your wishes, and I'm gonna put you back on hold so you can enjoy the program. So do you not have earbuds? Do you not have the app? I mean, what's going on over there?
No, I have the app, but it's just like it'll crash, and then I go online and it'll crash. It may be because my phone's a little older. I don't know, but like sometimes it just doesn't work straight.
All right, brother.
Well, I'm gonna put you on hold. I said I'd be making it a point to check in on the comments on the 102.5 The Bone YouTube page more. Lots of people coming at me for my comments on Everett. That is, they paid Everett $5 to do 10 minutes. John, how high were you when you were watching Everett's set? John Senning, we can't trust your taste in comedy ever again. Another one, Senning Show had a good run. I'm just telling you my honest opinion. I have not said anything about his comedy. One, because I didn't want to trash him because I knew he was out there working hard, and I didn't necessarily have an abundance of praise. And I'm not telling you that the set that I watched was George Carlin. But anybody can manufacture this kind of thing towards Everett, and that's fine. But the guy is putting in an undeniable amount of work, and it would be crazier for him to do all of that work and to not get any better than it would for him to actually be funny. So, I stand by what I said, and I hope Everett will put up that whole 11-minute set somewhere and let people watch it for themselves because I stand by what I said.
Everett, drop the set because I want to see it. I want to see if you're really the new Shane Gillis.
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything like that.
Basically did.
I said he's making progress. I said it was the best I had seen him yet. You can take that.
You said it was nonstop laughter.
I said I laughed.
You said I held my stomach.
I said I laughed out loud repeatedly.
You said I held my stomach and tears came out.
Which is absolutely, let me put it to you like this. And I hope you pick up on what I'm saying here. Everett at this moment is the mac and cheese of comedy. I'll take it. I'll like it. I'll probably enjoy it. But if there's a baked potato next door, I'm going to eat it first. Okay? So maybe that'll make everybody feel a little bit better about my comments.
Did Johnny be the baked potato?
I got no. I don't know yet. I haven't figured out who the baked potato is. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Oh yeah, that's the damn pool guy again.
Yeah.
Sorry. Senning Show, you're live on the air. What's up?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, mac and cheese himself.
My brother, what's up?
Hey, before I get started, John, can you? How long have I been on hold?
I think it's been a bit. It's been a bit. Yeah, I think you called shortly after the beginning of the show.
Yes, I'm just letting you know. I called in before you started giving me some praise, so I do appreciate that. Though.
Before you were on hold, before I started glazing,
Yeah, I had something I want to touch on about yesterday's show, but real quick, the Mo comedy show is not a joke at all. He actually hit me up yesterday and asked if I wanted. He asked if I wanted to open for him.
No,
wait, you're lying.
Are you serious?
You're lying. You're lying.
No, he did, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be out there all weekend, so I'll definitely do it. The only funny thing is, afterwards, he's like, make sure you bring me another bottle of liquor. Like I did the first time.
I don't know if you're working a bit on me or not. Dude, we're living in a world where everyone's working, and I don't know who's working and who's shooting, and you're working me into a shoot. I don't know if what you're saying is true, but we'll roll with it. You heard it here. Private boat show. Everett Anthony on the opening bill for a cat named Mo. You and your friends come up with $1,000, and it could all be yours. Look, and I'm promoting his damn show that I said I wouldn't promote.
You are.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, I think it's just going to be for he's DMing private people and then whoever his friends are. I mean, I'm down to do 10 minutes, whatever.
You think they're going to take you out to that water and have their way with you, boy?
Yeah, that's what
this is.
You want to be a comedy boy?
Yeah, bring the little pretty eyes over here.
This is what you got to do to make it into water comedy.
Yeah, look up when you're doing it.
Yeah. What did you actually want to talk about other than me sucking you clean for a minute?
Yeah.
So the whole religious thing. If you're on the fence with religion, here's something I can say. Think about how many times, like say at a workplace, something crazy happens at work, and maybe there's other stores that your company has, and then that story goes around to other stores, and by the time it gets back to you, how distorted is that story?
I get where you're going with this. You're getting to how can we, believe in the Bible when it's been handed down through all these people eventually to us one day? Is that what we're
it's like telephone. I get it.
It's 100% though. It's like people have to recognize that stories get twisted so much. Now we're going back how many years, and we're supposed to believe these crazy people that probably wasn't that intelligent.
Well, and it's one thing to say believe it, which I get what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying to a certain point. It's to live your life by it. It's not just to read this book and go, well, this book must be true because this, and this. It's I'm going to live every aspect of my life based on this book that has been handed down for all of those years. So I get what you're saying, and I agree. And I have to say, I received a lot of nice messages. That's not really our sweet spot of sweet spots after talking about Case and the kid that saw Jesus. But I got a lot of nice messages. People that had no belief in God at all and people that wanted to show me the Lord themselves sent me really nice messages. So, everybody's on that journey. Are you like an atheist, Everett?
I don't know what I grew up in a household. I went to church. My mom's super religious. She believes if you don't accept God into your heart, then you won't go to heaven. And I tell her, I go, well, if a person is good their whole life, Mom, does do nothing wrong and they die, they're going to hell? And she's like, well, yeah, you got to accept God. I was like, well, God's got an ego then. That doesn't make any sense to me.
There's something to that. And everybody believes something different. But here on Senning Show, we're working through our spiritual beliefs one day at a time, Everett. But I appreciate you checking in. And I meant what I said. Even though everybody in the Bone chat hates me right now for saying it, I stand by it, my friend. Keep up the hard work.
Hey, John, you're invited onto the comedy boat. Dizzy is not.
Thank you.
Oh, man, not 11 minutes on religion. I'm going to miss it. What's with this guy and his ego up in the sky?
I think it's actually a pretty good starting point. There was somebody I was checking, and this is the reason why the chat is bad. Like I like the idea of having it open, but then this guy Carlito in there goes, sometimes I think the Bone lets anybody on the air. The phone lines are open, you dumbass. Yeah. There's no phone screener. We literally let anybody on the air.
That's true.
It's not a mystery. How long I keep them here, we could argue with that, and maybe I have a soft spot for Everett than some people, but literally anybody can call at any time of the day. Like it just happens to be what we do around here.
What was it called? Public access? What was it?
It is. It's very much like that. I like to think of when we go to the phone lines, it's like half public access, half reality TV show, live PD meets you never know if you're going to find a crackhead sleeping in the bushes or a comedian who wants to talk about religion. Like you never know what you're going to get. And that's kind of somewhere along the lines, the sweet spot of what we do here. I think Drew has mastered the art of that. Like I've realized, and I didn't say this to him privately, but Drew is killing it right now. Him and Mo are killing it. And there was this thing that always kind of went on, and it wasn't not true, where I just always wanted it to be more conversation, him and I. And I think I'm coming to the realization that was holding Drew back. And I hope he's listening to me saying this right now, because when he gets on a run with callers, like that is the secret of secret sauces, and that's what people love. It can go good, it can go bad, it can be the crackhead, it can be somebody that he loves, and he can take one caller and turn it into a bit that goes 20 minutes that everybody's riveted to. So I that's a realization that I've come to in regards to the phones being so open. And other shows have screeners, and if we bitch to high heavens and threw a fit, we could probably have one in here. I want one, but I'd be lying if I said there isn't something to the mystique of not knowing, of picking up that line. My only problem is, and I told you this privately, my only problem is worrying about the callers that should have been on the air that you never got to.
Yeah, but you don't know.
You don't know what you don't know. But I mean, we bring up these crazy topics. We're looking for the best story. Yeah. And I talked to 3 jabronis that suck and they got nothing to say. And the guy with the story, or the girl with the story of a lifetime, sat on hold, and there was no way to know that they were ever even there. So I love the unpredictability of it, but the unpredictability lends itself to not knowing what you don't know. As far as who we left laying by the wayside.
But even if we had a phone screener, just because we put them on hold, we could think we're going to the best callers on hold because of how it's written. You know what I mean? So
we
don't know.
At the very least, a little bit more.
My favorite part is you giving notes to Drew what you like about his show more. I'm going to start with Mo and tell you what I like about Mo now, that he's turning heel. I say embrace it, Mo. Dude. It's the best part of you right now. You turning heel on the bone. I'm here for it. You are D-Generation X. You are NWO. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it really it'll show you what the right dose of testosterone can do to a man.
Yeah,
it gets in his blood and it changes him, and he's just ripping on people and eating ass all day long. It's just what he does. It's in his DNA.
It's like you see a movie and a person who doesn't do cocaine gets the cocaine. They're like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get on a boat, right? We're going to get people pay us on the boat. They're going to pay me for my comedy. People are going to laugh. People are going to love it. That's what Mo is doing right now.
Does Mike Calta, does he have a screen? Does nobody screen those calls in the morning? Is Karma just putting those on the air? He texted us and said, I want a screener too.
I think he's just saying he wants to replace Carmen.
Oh, maybe.
Because Carmen's the screener.
Right. But
was I not supposed to screen calls when I did the show for him?
I'm not sure. I'm not.
Like a little bitch boy, I was screening calls when I could have just took it live.
But I will say, when I'm listening to him, when he does long runs of calls, they don't necessarily feel screened. So who knows? It's the new era of radio. The thing is, too, is that when it comes to a bitching and complaining and begging for anything,
I'm the only bitch boy screener here. I think I inherited the bitch boy trait now. Look at that.
Calta with a great line. NW Mo. Dude, he needs to get those shirts made. If he had a hair on his ass, he'd be running to his nearest t-shirt shop and getting those made by the weekend. NWO brother for life. and then Drew, I don't know if he was offended, but he did say held me back GTFO. That was maybe a strong statement to say. But I'll just say I was always the voice in the room that said, no, let's not really go back to the calls. And now that I hear him doing what he truly wants to do in the moment, I realize that I was probably wrong in a lot of those moments. And I have a whole show worth of content screening just in the text messages right now.
Mike said, we have no phone screener. Karma doesn't not bring calls. She doesn't sit near there. He's been so out the studio for so long, he doesn't know there's a phone right there, literally right next to him.
Now to make this picture fully complete, Carmen, if you're out there listening, do you screen calls? we need an answer on what the hell's really going on in here. But let's step aside for a moment. We're going to dig into that thing. I've got a little double dose of that thing today, and I wish I could tell you that they were both puppy dogs and rainbows and butterflies. But the bottom line is both of these stories have to do with people getting their body parts cut off.
Oh.
And there's no pretty way to say it. We'll dig into that. We got Judge Juicy Jode will be in the building at 2 o'clock. She's been on the air. If you're a fan of the juice, you've gotten your squeeze today. She'll be in with us at 2 o'clock. Don't go anywhere. More Senning Show on the way. Telling you about my good friends at Reese Windows, your trusted source for hurricane impact windows. Protect your home from the next storm with affordable, energy-efficient windows that come with a double lifetime warranty. What does that mean for you? It means if you sell your house, the warranty is going to transfer, increasing your home's value. Reese is going to get those windows installed as quick as can be. And for a free quote and your chance to win $15,000 in free windows, all you got to do is text TRUST to 20129. For over 50 years, Reese Windows has been there for you.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Hey, Josh, what's with all the fans? And what are you doing with our cooler? It's as hot as heck in here.
I know. The AC's out again. I'm converting our cooler into a makeshift portable AC unit.
You just ruined our new cooler. Why didn't you just call Climate Design Home Services?
I called the other guys. They can't get to us until 2 weeks from now. I'm sure they're all booked solid.
Josh, Climate Design Home Services can install AC systems typically the same day. They have licensed HVAC, electrical, and plumbing crews to take care of our entire home. And right now, we get our choice of a hot water tank up to 50 gallons or a whole home surge protector when we install an AC system. We can finance it too. Plus, they have over 1,500 five-star reviews and service the entire Suncoast region.
Okay, I'll call now. In the meantime, if you're looking for the ice, it's in the cooler.
Ugh.
Call Climate Design Home Services today and get cool air fast. Go online for offer details at climatedesign.com or call 727-295-1572.
For over 30 years, Fence Outlet has been here to help you create an outdoor oasis where memories are made and dreams come alive. Let Fence Outlet partner with you to turn your backyard into your favorite destination. Go to fenceoutlet.com today to schedule your free professional estimate. License number C10252 and C10803.
Hey, boss, it's me, your air conditioning unit. You know, the one who cools your house. Just wanted to remind you that summertime means I'll be working overtime. Because the hotter it is, the harder I work, and the more electricity I use to keep your home feeling like, well, you don't live in Florida. So don't be alarmed when your electric bill goes up. In fact, 50% of that bill can be from my cooling. Here's a tip for you, boss. Go to TampaElectric.com/summerbills for more information and ways you can save. You're welcome.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hot in your house? Superheat Air and Plumbing, powered by the experts at ABC, has your back. Get a $29 AC system check, working or not. If it needs a fix, that $29 rolls into the repair. Fast, pro service, same day. Go to superheatandair.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
1025 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Vote at OCC Roadhouse, Drunken Clam, and Sunshine City. Scan the QR code. Vote, and you can win Stella swag, beer, bragging rights. You decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
It's the brand new single from our homies Matt and Zach, kicking off the party on Friday night at the Beach Bash. You don't want to miss them. They'll be jamming at the bonfire, I believe.
I stubbed my toe this morning. I'd rather be in my bed straight snoring.
So we will kick off the show 1 o'clock on the scene at Sky Beach Resort on Friday with Matt and Zach. They're getting in. I guess they got like some dudes, some friends flying in from out of state to party with them, and because they're gonna be out there all weekend, so they're gonna be in town early. They're gonna hang with us at 1. Our buddy Mo DeWitt, we got something real fun planned with him, where we're going to present him with our potential crimes that we will commit over the weekend, and he'll see if he can get us out of them. And our buddy Danielle's going to be stopping by as well. It'll be a great show. You'll be able to watch it in person, and I guess also on the good old-fashioned radio. You can listen to it if you can't make it out there. I don't want to talk about the things we don't have, because that's a bad thing. But goddamn, I wish we had video out there where this would all be streamed all weekend long.
We could do that.
Like, I mean, not on the places that we could probably go.
We could go live on IG. We could go live on
Right. I mean,
YouTube,
like in the
maybe?
places. You know what I mean.
I don't.
I mean, like we normally do. Like, I wish that the show was going to be live where it is every day on YouTube.
Oh, so like this. but
Yeah.
Just, okay, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't think of any of that.
I asked. I'll just be honest with you. I asked, left on red. Never got a response. So that was my sign that was not happening.
John Brennan's a busy man.
He is. Everybody is very, very busy right now. Real quick, I love telling you about Wild Fork. They're a major partner for the Beach Bash, providing all of the porky, delicious goodness that we're going to be grubbing down on Friday night. I got a chance to cook up some Wild Fork meats over the weekend. I have to say, dude, did you end up taking that meat with you? Dude, I've been eating that for days now. I mean, I cook that piece of meat at home all the time. It must just be having the love of a man like Danny from the brisket shop over my shoulder. It is unbelievably delicious. That's the Santa Maria tri-tip, one of my favorite things to cook. Whether you're in the mood for traditional cuts and you're trying to feed a family and you want to do it at a great price, the ground beef, the chicken, the pot roast, all of that. They've got wild game, Wagyu, Iberico pork, which is the Wagyu of pork that is kind of hard to find these days. They've got it all. You can shop online and have it delivered right to your home. You can pick it up in store or just head right on into your local Wild Fork and go shopping. Locations in West Chase, South Tampa, in St. Petersburg. Always online at wildforkfoods.com. We will be living in the good old days this weekend. I hope everybody is making their plans to Uber and be present. I will say this. I was half sidetracked doing a couple things when he walked in, but Johnny B was full hot when the word trickled through the building that Everett had been contacted to open for Mo on a boat. And I didn't really get to read into all of his emotions, but Johnny B fully annoyed at that whole situation. So
Johnny B was punching air in here, man.
He really was. He was riled up. And, he was riled. Senning Show, you're live on the air.
RTL here. What's up?
Hey, how the hell you been, buddy?
Oh, I'm so excited about this weekend. You guys are in my backyard down here on the south side.
Seriously, that is in your
Sky Beach is awesome. Like, we've been going there since it reopened, and it's just going to be a great time. Maybe I'll bring some bedtime stories for the bonfire. Who knows?
I like the idea of that. Are you Are you staying, or are you just going to be going back and forth since you live so close?
No, I'm going back and forth, riding the bike probably even one night.
Oh, damn, dude.
So yeah, the
RTL.
fam will be down there.
Man, are we going to see
Murder
the
House
dark
will
side?
be down there.
Are we going to see the dark side of RTL?
Only if you're not live streaming, so keep that stuff turned off.
Yeah. We'll keep. We know you're an above board, upstanding citizen,
Yes.
so we'll keep you
That's
off the
right.
live streams.
That's right.
I can't wait to see you, buddy.
All right, see ya.
Yep, have a good one. You want decapitated dad or taxidermy leg? Which one? I'll let you be pick the story first.
I didn't hear the first one, the dad.
Okay.
I know the other one is. So let me
All
hear
right,
the dad first.
dude. This is a man. People are losing their mind more and more every day, and I don't know that every person who goes down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories can eventually decapitate their own father, but from everything they're saying, this guy just got into such a rabbit hole online and became so radicalized by the things that he was reading, it ultimately led him to cutting his dad's head off. A crazed conspiracy theorist admitted he shot and beheaded his father after at their Pennsylvania home. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, he posted the footage on YouTube and has been convicted and sentenced to life in prison. This guy, Justin Moan, he's 33, was found guilty Friday morning for the January 30th shooting of his dad, Michael Moan, who was 68. He was also sentenced to life in prison without the chance of parole. He admitted to the judge Thursday, as his mother sat by closely weeping, how he killed his dad, and then posted a 14-minute video displaying his dad's head for likes, and sent a message to federal workers that they should meet his demand for them to resign. Now, I'm saying that slowly because it doesn't make sense, because it's an insane person saying it. I knew something such as a severed head would not only go viral, but could lessen the violence. That's what he said in court. So he cut his dad's head off to cut down on the violence in this country.
Well, sometimes you got to make big moves for the people to listen up, John.
What is it? You got to make. What is it? To make an omelet, you got to crack a couple eggs?
Yeah.
There it is. We got there.
Yeah.
He also explained his twisted logic that he was planning a citizen's arrest on his left-leaning father on the grounds he committed treason by trying to foil the son's attempts at becoming a political leader. The son wanted, he told his family that he was going to be the next Donald Trump.
Oh, my God. How old is this guy?
This guy is 33.
33 at his parents' house still.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's a pattern here. This man was not well.
33 at your parents' house, this crazy talk. I'm kicking you out. I'm throwing you out like Uncle Phil.
Let that be a lesson to you, actually. Get them out of your house before they cut your head off.
Exactly.
Dude, that's a great campaign for parents who have old-ass kids living in their house.
You kind of had it coming in the sense that, your son's, I guess that's why he was there, because he was not well.
He was not well.
It doesn't sound like they were getting him help, though. They're just all right, we'll figure this out.
But Diz, maybe this is a big misunderstanding, because like I said, he was going to be the next President Trump. He was going to be a political leader. And initially, he wasn't trying to cut his dad's head off. He was attempting a citizen's arrest.
Yes.
But that is when his dad resisted arrest.
It got out of hand.
And he had to move to Plan B. He testified, claiming the murder was ultimately in self-defense because his dad grabbed a gun when he wouldn't let his son arrest him, and he tried to shoot him first. I unfortunately had to use deadly force. I would object to calling it murder. Moan's disturbing video was live on YouTube for several hours before it was removed. He was arrested the same day as he was trying to incite people to help him overthrow the government. The local district attorney told reporters on Friday that he showed a complete lack of remorse over the unimaginable, unfathomable crimes.
What a gem if you knew that guy that you're like, watching his live, and all of a sudden you see that, you're like, yo, what is happening? Is that a head?
He cut his dad's head off. They say, this is where we get down into the macabre, and I'm sorry, but I got a morbid heart sometimes. They say it's not super easy to cut a head off.
Well, because that bone is strong.
Well, then you got like neck and tendon and all sorts of things. I think you got to have like the highest end machete or a bone saw or something like that to get through all of it. So this man was clearly, where was the mom, by the way?
I'm not proud of it, but I remember seeing the beheading, the Middle East thing way back when it happened, and thinking that because they were doing it for a minute. I go, yo, that's not easy.
But
the movies make it look like Arnold Schwarzenegger can just take out a whole head.
They were those guys would sometimes bizarrely use like a little small knife. Like, I mean, if you're if you're in the beheading game, like step up your step up your tools.
Yeah,
like it's man, his parents were, like you said, they were financially supporting him as he'd been looking for a job. I would be curious to know where Mama was. Probably better if she was not in the house during the time that her son was cutting her husband's head off.
I'm sorry to distract you.
I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it. Is there an M in there?
Yeah, it's upside. Look at the W has an M.
Oh, it does have an M in it. That's good.
So good.
See, look at Mo doesn't even need to do anything. I mean, he's got me promoting his comedy shows. He's got Calta working as his graphic designer. I mean, what is going on here? This man is just he's got Everett open up for him. Man,
this guy's going.
He really is. We're all trying to frame him as something, but he might be the genius here. He's just making the world do his bidding for him, and he's just at home eating a booty somewhere. Man, what a life you're living, Mo. You've really done it. You really have. They don't call it primetime baby for nothing.
Yeah,
things have changed.
What appendage would be the worst for Danielle to lose that would like affect you?
Head.
Well, besides the
head would be bad.
Besides the head.
That's actually a good question. Now, so when you say appendage, it's got to be an arm or a leg, I imagine. Like I can't just go
not
finger.
Like a finger. That's easy.
Probably a leg, just because then I feel like getting around, like we could still get around. Like you could go for a hike on with a lady who's got one arm. You can't go for I mean, I know they've got advanced prosthetics and the Superman style springy legs and all of that, which I don't know if we'd be able to afford at this point in our lives. So I'd say the leg would probably be worse.
Yes, and it would make it weird during
especially depending on how big the nub is.
Oh,
because if you got like just a little nub, like how do you get
what
in
would
there?
Be worse, a little nub or like all the way up, like a Barbie doll when you rip the thing off and it's just like.
What do you mean all the way up? Like no nub at all?
Yeah,
like it's
like basically like right at.
I don't think you can lose a leg there, but hypothetically, well, no, I think you then cut the artery. Like if you go there, what the hell do I know about losing a leg either? So you're saying right up to the pubic mound,
almost,
just a clean cut right there.
Yeah,
that's kind of interesting. Almost, that intrigues me a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like turned on by it, but I'd like to take a peek at it.
Would you get her one of those like novelty arms if she was missing one? Like, would she be like half Terminator? A T-1000 just,
No, I want a human arm. I want the most human arm possible.
Like Happy Gilmore.
So when I look, not made of
the
wood.
The fingers, get broken.
Yeah, no, I'm going. Let's keep the legs. I could deal with an arm, and if we have to replace it, as human as possible, preferably with a kung fu grip included, if possible. As the bonus double-headed missing body part, that thing edition today, a Wisconsin nurse. This is so weird.
I know. I
don't even understand what happened here, but a Wisconsin nurse who amputated a patient's frostbitten foot without permission, without authorization, planned to use it in a ghoulish display in her family's taxidermy shop. Was given a sweetheart plea deal in which she'll serve no time in prison and pay just $443 in court cost. Mary K. Brown pled no contest to a misdemeanor charge of negligently abusing a 62-year-old patient at a healthcare campus in 2022 for a rogue surgical procedure.
How does that even happen?
I don't know how it happens, but the thing that this brings to light for me, we've had this conversation a million times when I'm playing fake doctor and I can make it work. I think we give so much power and we just believe anything a damn doctor says. Like when a doctor is up inside your guts and cutting things off and doing surgery and things, like nobody's asking questions. Like you just some people, depending on your prognosis, they may say, hey, let's go get a second opinion. But for the most part, doctors and nurses, we just take them at face value in the moment and believe whatever they say. This patient died days later. They're trying to say, or they are saying, that there was no link between the death and the amputation of the limb. The guy, Doug McFarland, was being treated for frostbite in both feet, and after suffering a fall in his home, his feet became necrotic, remaining attached to his leg by only a tendon and 2 inches of skin. To me, you gotta take it still.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this lady didn't really do anything that bad. After cutting off his right foot, what she referred to as mummy feet, she told the nursing home colleagues she planned to preserve the foot and display it in a taxidermy shop owned by her family as a graphic warning to others in the community about the dangers of frostbite. She planned to display a sign with the foot that would say, "Wear your boots, kids."
Do you think
was kind of funny?
It was kind of like at work here when like there's a pizza left on the kitchen table. Someone's like, "Can I take this home? No one's going to use it. You're just going to throw it out, right?" Is that the same thing with the hospital?
I actually, dude, I think it's just like that.
Yeah, they're like, "You're just going to throw it out. Can I just take this
all
with
of
me?"
these body parts just laying around and we're just going to have them go to waste? I would say if I ever had to have something taken, like a foot or a hand, I think it would be so cool to have it on the mantle. Have it in a big old jar.
Really?
And just sitting on. Yeah. I think it's fun.
Yeah, you should put it in a jar and then leave it in your fridge.
The
so
people
whenever
go
guests
in
come
there.
over, we go,
Court papers allege she told the investigator she was trying to make the quality of life better for the guy and that she would have wanted the foot off were she in his condition. I don't know if that's how it works. A nursing home administrator told police that he explicitly told Brown not to perform the amputation. This must be a high-level nursing home because I don't know what kind of medical procedures are taking place inside of nursing homes. I didn't think that they would be prepared to take feet off in nursing homes. I would think that would mean a trip to the hospital.
Yeah, they don't have operating rooms.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know enough about nursing homes, but I imagine they don't.
Did you think she just like raw dogged it? Like she wasn't even really supposed to do it? She's like, I figure I can do this.
Put some paper towels down, tourniquet it, and then with a belt, and then we're good.
His sister said that once he found out that his foot was gone, that it was, he was out, so he didn't know. But his sister was extremely upset when she learned about the unauthorized amputation. She says, when I found out, I lost it. She said, saying her late brother had a heart of gold and was a phenomenal artist. Well, those things are not connected to his rotting dead foot.
No, yeah, he had a heart of gold and a foot of a mummy.
Yeah,
we heard it. So
the facts are facts.
It's got to go.
Although Brown escaped a jail sentence, she may face disciplinary proceedings from the Wisconsin Board of Nursing and is no longer allowed to work as a caregiver. I mean, it's not cool necessarily, but I don't know that she should go to jail. I mean, the foot was going to die, and this guy, she might have not known it, but he was dead in 2 days anyway. So why can't she have a fun little keepsake from the nursing home?
Yeah, do you have to get like signed written consent saying he is allowing me to take his foot?
I would think so. Yes, I would say 99% of the time you have to sign off on someone removing a body part of you.
So if it was signed off, I think what's the issue here?
Well, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah, that's true. She just kind of said, you need this.
She went rogue. She was like, this mummy foot got to go, dog. I'm getting rid of it for you. Thought she was doing something nice and was gonna be able to teach the kids a lesson about frostbite. And look at her now.
The sister comes to visit. Hey, Doug, where is your foot? Like, how does that conversation go?
And the nurse just comes in. She goes, "Oh, he had mummy foot, silly. Yeah. We had to take it off. I put it in a jar at my family shop. Nothing to worry about here."
It's next to a sign that says, "Wear your boots, kids." Apparently, that's so crazy to me. Have you ever been in a taxidermy place?
Probably. There's a lot up in Michigan. Up in Michigan, there are tons of places that do like meat processing and taxidermy all in the same place where you just bring them your deer and then they'll stuff it and give you sausages and hamburger meat and all of that. So I have been. I don't know how I fully feel about it. I mean, I like a big deer head on the wall.
Yeah.
But some things are a little bit creepier than that.
Like people who get their pets.
Now that is insane.
That's crazy.
That is and also everybody grieves their pets differently, and it's a sore subject for me, but it would just make me more depressed.
Yeah.
Like I'm just looking over at this not alive dead stuff. Like it's just so weird for the pets.
Oh, Chaka, he's still here. Look, that's him right there next to the fridge.
Just posting up next to his water bowl. Like you do it like the Puerto Rican funerals where he's got like a toy in his mouth and he's got his water bowl and all his favorite stuff right there. Like that would just bum me out all the time.
Yeah, I don't get any of the well, again, I do get the head on the wall, the moose head.
A moose, a deer. Like I would, like we've got that room.
Something you hunted.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is I haven't killed one because we have that room in our house that is kind of like a den type
Yeah.
thing. And I've said to Danielle a bunch of times that I want a deer head. And, she's a vegetarian. She's not totally cool on killing animals, even though I'm a total carnivore pretty much at this point. But if I killed it, maybe I could get her to give me a pass.
Yeah, you can't just put it on your wall if you didn't kill it. That's stolen valor.
I know it is. I guess it is. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, the judge is in. Court will be in session. Judge Juicy joins us. I want to get her thoughts on the beach bash because I heard a rumor that she's going to be doing something very specific when it comes to applying something to people's bodies. And also, she's like she's in the inner circle. She's out here putting things together in the hallways, a lot of things cooking. And I got a bunch of messages and stories from people that are looking for some advice. So don't go anywhere. JoJo, Judge Juicy, on the way next with more Senning Show. Oh, and I'm going to give away $1,000 in about a minute. Are you tired of that electric bill going up and up and up and up? Did you know that this year already, Tico and Duke are raising the rate almost 20%? Paying an electric bill is like if you rented an apartment and every year they told you they were going to raise the rent. Most people would not want to be locked into that. The average Solar Bear customer, though, is saving over $2,000 a year by switching to solar. Solar Bear is a local company, not one of these global conglomerates that are probably knocking on your door, bothering you all the time. They got a 4.7-star Google rating with over 1,300 reviews. That's why they're the #1 solar installer in the state of Florida. And right now, the deal can't be beat. It's easy math. Sign up now. Your first 12 months completely free. No payments on the panels. Your electric bill will either go way, way down, depending on your situation, could be eliminated. For a full year, you can bake that money. Go on a trip. Save it for when you need to make the payments. Whatever the hell you want to do, you can do it. Call them today for a free estimate, or check them out online at solarbear.com. All right. Your chance at $1,000. I got it. It is the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday Contest. We're going 2 for 2 today, baby. The 2 p.m. word is bike. B-I-K-E. Bike. Go now to the 1025 The Bone app. Enter the word. You have till 30 minutes past the top of the hour to get it in. Enter as many words as you can all day long to better your chances. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to the bone.
You're gonna wonder what you did wrong and why I'm gone. You never know what's going on.
You're listening to Senning Show on 1025 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents St. Pete Grunge Fest, a free show Friday, August 8th at Janice Live. And you guessed it, it's all grunge all night with some of Florida's best tribute bands, including Nirvana, a tribute to Nirvana. In a Nutshell, a tribute to Alice in Chains. And Still Alive, a tribute to Pearl Jam. It's a free show, but you need a ticket. Ask your bartender for an Elysian Space Dust IPA and free tickets at Eddie's Bay Pines, Knockin' Boots, Bourbon on Main, Brulin's, and Ferg's. The show is 21 and up. New bands with the classic grunge you love. St. Pete Grunge Fest, August 8th at Janice Live. Presented by Elysian Space Dust IPA and 1025 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Are you ready to elevate your social game? This is John Senning here for Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton, your go-to spot for fun and relaxation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is not just any hangout. It's a community social club with incredible weekly events on Wednesday, karaoke night, where you can unleash that inner rock star. On Thursday, test your knowledge with trivia night, great questions, great prizes, and even better company. You need some relaxation? Well, treat yourself on any one of their many massage nights and let your stress just melt away. Showcase your talents at open mic night or strategize with fellow enthusiasts with the ever popular Sunday Chess Club.
The night market is a must visit with local vendors, delicious food, and handcrafted goodies that are sure to make it a night to remember. Dive into the amazing events going on at Cavo Social Club today and visit them online at thecavosocialclub.com and on social media at Cava Social Club. Cava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boola, baby!
Getting a new fence doesn't need to be a hassle. The pros at Fence Outlet will help you with everything from start to finish, including measurements, ordering materials, dealing with local ordinances, and complete installation. Consult with a knowledgeable Fence Outlet representative and they'll help you get started today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C10252 and C10803.
Summer is here, and so is the Honda Summer Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $329 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. Top 1% Realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
Sig Sauer Day is back this Saturday, July 19th at Shark Coast Tactical. Sig is the leading developer of subguns, ARs, and suppressors. If you're a Sig owner or you want to become one, Shark Coast always has the best inventory around. You do not want to miss Sig Day this Saturday, July 19th. The shop is open, slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, but open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tacticals on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Get in there for Sig Day and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because feeling full can sound like this.
How did the interview go? I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
And like this.
Mom, I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/act now. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
I'm trying to play some old school boy band stuff from one of my faves that maybe Joj doesn't know. You know who this is right off the bat?
Hold on, my mic is limp.
What'd you say?
Limp.
Okay.
Flaccid.
I don't know that life, John.
She's a special girl with the real money, time and credit cards. A sexy girl. You better be careful.
You kind of like it, don't you?
Should I know it?
No, it's a deep cut.
I'm trying to hear the voice.
And I want a girl like her, and I need a girl like her. A pretty girl.
It is One of my favorites. It is O-Town.
Yes, yes.
They have more than one song?
Dude, don't start with that, man.
Yeah.
O-Town is criminally underrated.
They are. They're so good. Although a couple of them are gone, right?
Oh yeah, no, they're now.
They're dead?
It's over. Like they have become. Oh, this is Jacob. I like this voice.
And who she's with, and whoever he is, can he truly
You love this, Dan.
I love Trevor.
I loved, what is it, Liquid Dreams?
That's
Yeah.
a hit.
That's the only one I know.
You know, oh my God.
All or nothing.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You absolutely do.
Cause I want it all,
nothing
at all.
Can we do an O-Town song at karaoke?
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love to. Let me just go right to the.
Oh, nothing at all. There's nowhere left to fall when you reach the bottom. It's now or never.
Is that
That's a great picture.
It's you in O-Town?
That's me and New Kids on the Block.
Yeah. Yeah, O-Town.
The real.
They had a moment. They had a moment in time. Now they did the and there's some certain people out there that don't like when I trash Chris Kirkpatrick, so I'll try not to as much this
Please.
time. They were doing a tour with Chris Kirkpatrick where they were like it looked so.
What did he do?
Yeah,
He went on his own?
it looked so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Are you watching that new Netflix show with...
I will be.
Did you hear
With
about
who?
this? With AJ?
The band?
AJ?
Yeah, with AJ.
It's essentially a contest show about people making a band together, but they get to vote people out of
Who's AJ?
McLean from the Backstreet Boys.
Right?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. And they get to like vote
But it's
people out.
virtual, so they start.
Yeah.
They're all like remote, like Zooming, and then they have to pick bandmates based off of just
Performances,
meeting and like not knowing them.
It's not called Making the Band, is it?
It's
No.
not making the
Can't
band, but
do
I
that
think it's
to
called
Diddy.
The Band.
Probably. Let me look.
Well, that's the other thing about O-Town. They were the original Making
Yes.
the Band before Diddy came and diddied up Making the
Yeah,
Band.
yeah.
They were underneath the creeper guy, from Orlando.
Perlman.
Yeah,
Yes.
who may or may
Building
not
the
have-
band.
Building the band.
You never saw the previews of that?
No.
It's on Netflix,
I
right?
don't know,
I'm mildly interested.
I'll watch.
I saw the trailer. I go, I might give it an episode.
I'm probably
I might give it an episode.
Will it be a boy band? Like, is that
It
the
could be-
idea?
No,
it could be
there's
any.
girls in
It
it, yeah.
could be any group. They have
think
to have a
there's
minimum of 3 people, and they can only have up to 5.
I think there's room
I was,
in
like,
the
watching the
world
trailer.
for the return of the boy band. When done right. I think with a little
Well,
bit
you
of
had
edge.
One Direction.
Yeah, but I'm talking a little edge, a little grit,
Oh.
sexy, horny, riling up the ladies style. Like, I think there's room for something there.
Yeah, because One Direction, they were like too pretty
Yeah,
and
they
like,
were like poppy and
yeah,
like sad songs.
you need like
and-
dirty boys.
And they weren't American.
No.
I need my boy bands need to be American.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Do we think JoJo's voice will be back by Friday?
I don't know.
She sounds
Why?
like Marge Simpson.
Isn't it wild?
so bad.
homie.
It doesn't hurt. I don't know what to do about it. I can't clear it. Like there's nothing.
Dude, those big gulps will come back to get you every,
Oh
every
my
single
God.
time.
I'll
They,
be calling my cousin nicknames now.
man, it really is. We're going on, is this 4
Usually
weeks?
that helps.
4 weeks.
Maybe I need that. What happened?
4 weeks? Is that what it's been?
Yeah.
Has it really been?
Isn't it
that-
crazy?
It's
Yeah.
not been 4 weeks.
Yeah, it has, because she was sick the first week, and then she went to Montana,
Yeah.
and then she was back in here last week, and then this will be 4 weeks.
Facts be facts.
Dude, I got your calendar on lockdown.
I love this. Thank you.
What is going on in the world of beach bash preparation? Because I walked out into the hallway last night. There's just a sea of props. You're over
Yeah.
there blowing up 500
I blew up-
neutral
yep.
inner tubes.
I blew them all.
What is going on? Are you? I imagine there's a lot of people working on it, but
There are. Promotions has been just going hard with getting all the different decor and like swag gifts, just everything put together. I was just telling you I was getting ready to go back and make the hats. We have a hat press.
oh yes, that's gonna be
Nice.
exciting.
So we'll have hats to give out. You'll each have your, respective hats.
So
for your
all the
show.
shows get a hat. So
As-
Calta, JP, Senning, and
Drew. Yes, as far as I'm aware, the shows get hats.
all right, cool. So JP show does have a hat.
I didn't see the patch for the hat, but maybe it just wasn't in the box with the other
Oh,
ones.
where's Chevette when you need her? Send an email. Get on it, girl. Dude, get on it. Rumor has it.
If anybody can get things done, I guess it's her.
JP.
I will be having a conversation after this, but
We're getting close.
Well, it's JP. It's 2 letters. Shouldn't be that hard.
listen,
just write that on it.
I was going to say I might just have to draw something on. So weird.
That's very. That's interesting.
But yes, so we're blowing things up. We've got It's Insane Neutral is really going all out for this. So Cutwater also going all out for this. So it's going to be.
Do you have any Cutwater to try?
No, I did not try any yet.
Dude, I'm telling
here,
you.
like in the.
I'm sure they have it. Yes.
I want to try some.
Dude, I'm telling you, there is a
You're
social
gonna get to try it all
media
weekend.
phenomenon with people talking about Cutwater.
Never heard of it
and
before,
how it
which is terrible.
Gets you to where you need to be.
Okay.
Like
He was
seriously.
pimping- well, not pimping.
Yeah.
He was shrilling for it a little bit and saying, like,
Okay.
I heard nothing but great things about it.
Yeah.
We should probably try some.
We're going to be
People
all
comparing
weekend.
it to the modern day Four Loko.
Oh.
No, I'm not joking.
I
I'm not.
thought you were just saying
It
that
doesn't
to
have
me.
the energy in it, but it
Yeah.
it gets you like it's serious. Like you start drinking these things by the poolside, thinking
Yeah.
that you're just drinking a canned beverage, and the next
Are
thing
they
you
all
know-
tequila?
No. From what I understand, they've got all sorts of
Because let me
different
tell
cocktails.
you, tequila.
It'll make you.
Tequila makes her clothes fall
I would
off.
imagine it might.
Did you have original recipe for Loco ever?
Yes.
Did it get you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. That thing was.
Did I
thing
have
was
original? I did a lot of stupid stuff.
We all did that in
God.
that in the Sparks. That was the heyday.
I probably drove after I drank it. I mean, who knows?
That was the story I told to John about it because, like, you know, when we're young, we do stupid things. We go, I know my limit. I drank that drink not knowing there's, like, it's going to get you.
Yeah.
And I remember drinking it, partying a little bit at the beach, and then just waking up at home. I'm like, how the hell did I get here? I drove. Like, scariest thing ever.
We're all alive. We will live to talk about it, and we'll hopefully live.
I sure hope so. It's going to be a fun weekend, you guys.
We'll live to drink Cutwater by the pool all weekend long.
Juice. The juice is loose. It's JoJo.
So I have a couple things I want to touch on beach bash
Touch me,
related
baby.
quickly.
Okay.
So I heard a rumor just through the grapevine, and I really wanted to give you the opportunity to say this isn't actually going to happen because if
is
you're
Mo hosting a boat party?
No, that I can't
Oh.
speak on anymore. And Everett opening up for him, I'm tapped out on that for the day. But I have heard that you are offering for anybody and everybody poolside that you will apply sunscreen.
Yeah, for just a nominal fee. I'll lather you down.
What kind of fee?
I don't know. I just have to see what kind of bodies I'm dealing with.
Okay, so you will set the price per body.
Yeah, I mean it's not going to be anything crazy.
Like
Can I
more
order-
than $10?
No.
Okay.
Can I order off menu items?
Sure.
I need an inner thigh.
Yeah.
My inner thighs really get
Oh,
burned.
I need to make sure you get completely covered. I don't want anybody to burn. Skin cancer is real.
Can I tell you, if you did that and you dedicated like the day on Saturday,
I'm there.
you would leave there with an easy 1,000. Easy 1,000. Probably, honestly.
I guess Mo should have thought of that.
Probably, truly, probably more.
Yeah, easily
Listen,
more than that.
I mean,
I would be getting back in line if I was one of the listeners. Be like, I'm not properly done. I need to go
Listen,
again.
I will come with unless there's sunscreen that
listeners
you
will come,
like.
but yeah, continue.
That's fine. Listen, I'm here for the people. Skin cancer is real.
it actually really, it is a thing.
And I feel like, and you do need to reapply. So,
You do.
yeah.
I don't go crazy with my suntan
should.
lotion, but
Well,
I
I
do
mean,
put it. Like I went to Adventure Island, and I had Nicole put some on me. That was about it. But it's not like I used to spray, and I'm good.
And that's okay, but you still need to rub it into your skin. So I'll be rubbing people.
Nice.
Johnny
down.
B says Cutwater is what I got hammered on at our Christmas party at the
Oh,
Mahaffey.
God.
Johnny
Okay.
B was loose at that. Christmas.
Cutwater,
That's a testimonial.
Cutwater espresso martini's delicious.
Johnny B was whispering stuff to see how good our friendship is. I think to me, I was like, "Yo,
He was like trying to check in, be like, "Are we good?"
can I say this word around you?" I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say this. Yo,
Oh, of course he did.
So a guy came up to me, and I'm not saying that this guy is the guy for you, nor am I trying to find you a guy at all.
Okay.
But a guy came up to me
I respect your
at
opinion.
the brisket shop on
I
Saturday.
know. I wanted to go.
It was fun. It was so much fun. I was
trying to
at,
fix
at
my
the time of my
air
life.
conditioner.
Yeah, I know you're busy.
Okay.
And healing still. I believe his name is Josh. He was with another guy that I talked to a little bit more because he was from Michigan, and his friend's name was Chauncey, and I think this dude's name was Josh. Do you know these guys?
I do.
I had a falling out with the Chauncey guy. I don't like that
they
kid.
said that they
I don't
have
like
been
him
on.
either then.
They said they've been on the cruise.
Yes.
Yeah, Chauncey. So funny enough, I became friends with them on the first cruise I went to.
What did they do?
Well, so hung out, came to my birthday, invited them, cool people. Then it went on to Chauncey and them invited me to their wedding.
Oh, that's the wedding you went to.
And I
Yes.
went to the wedding.
What?
Yeah, I know. Crazy. I was just like, whatever. I don't want to say no. You
You're
guys
in too
came-
deep.
You came to my birthday. Chauncey's, what I found out was his brother thought it was his dad because he was so old.
Oh, wow.
Called me boy, but like in a derogatory word, like, we don't do that here, boy. I'm
Oh.
like, yo. And I left.
So did
And Chauncey never kind of addressed it and was like, it's my brother. I'm like, well, we can't be cool. If you're cool
so
with
that was it. So you went to his wedding. His brother called you boy.
Yeah.
Is
And
his
then,
brother, are they white?
Yeah, of course.
and then you left.
Well, I guess I should say, of course, with the name Chauncey.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and I
You
left.
left, and you have not spoken to him since.
Well, there was some other thing where he was kind of like lying to Cal about something I said. I can't remember what it
man,
was.
this guy. I didn't take this guy as being in so deep.
Yeah, and I was like, "You're crazy, bro. We're never gonna be close again."
Yeah.
Like you're not like. Why are you trying to stir up stuff with my coworkers? That's not even true. I'm
Right.
just Josh, me and him remain friends.
I feel like
for
you're.
that,
I feel like there's things here you're not explaining or telling.
like what?
Well, you just said so. You didn't go to the wedding.
No,
Or
I
you
did
left,
go
no,
to
you
the
left the
wedding. Yeah.
wedding, and then you said he stirred something up. So what was he telling Calta about you?
I can't remember. So long ago, but it was a lot. It was something
After the wedding?
Yeah, after the wedding.
Oh,
it was
God.
something about like going somewhere I wasn't going to, or something with Mike. I can't remember, but Mike was like, "Oh, well, Chauncey just told me this," or something.
Oh,
like
so
that.
he's like in the inner, like he's on Calta responds to his messages type level.
I guess he like sent a DM, and I don't know, but
Oh, well,
yeah.
then maybe I shouldn't suggest his friend then. Do you know the guy? You know
Yeah.
Josh.
I know Josh, good guy, cool guy. Wrong for JoJo.
Have you met this guy?
I have.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you guys had met.
Yeah. He was
Because-
on the cruise. He's come
Yeah.
to events. I've seen him at events and stuff. He seems very nice.
No hope though.
He was on a relationship on the cruise.
Yeah, that's what I
think.
thought he was married. So I'm
I don't know. I never
confused,
saw
but
him.
No
I saw
hope.
him.
No hope.
I never
could
say,
say-
never to
okay.
anything, but I'm not looking for that.
I did not know that both of these guys were like balls deep in the bone scene. Like, I didn't know that damn Dizzy was going to people's weddings either. Up until
Well,
now. So.
First and last. Josh broke his toe on the cruise I was on, and Dom had to represent him because he was running laps in the morning and he slipped on some water, broke his toe.
Well, I hope that Josh is out there listening somewhere.
He's a very nice
if it is a
man.
no-go, so that he doesn't try, because he pretty much said to me, he made it seem to me that like he was going to try and swoon you over the weekend.
Oh, well, he's sweet.
So just tell him probably don't try.
I'm not looking to be swooned right now. I feel like he should know that if he listens.
That would be the
yeah.
name for the dating show, by the way. Swoon the Poon.
If
if
he was a true listener, he would have said, "I'm blowing JoJo's back out this weekend. She needs it," and she would have been like, "Yeah."
Okay.
I felt like he was hurting inside, knowing that it's so funny that you kind of insinuated at the very least that he may have been like a playboy type, because I think he wasn't trashing your cousin, but he was just like, that's not the kind of guy she needs. She needs a guy like me.
Oh,
She needs somebody who's going to take care of him. But now it sounds like she was into you while on the cruise with his wife. So now I don't know what to believe. And his best friend. So Chauncey and Josh are friends.
He was his best man at the wedding. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he can't be that. I mean,
what?
I'm not saying you should be friends with Chauncey. I'm just wondering if he's catching strays for his brother who dropped a boy. You think he dropped a boy on his buddy Josh too?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. It was more that he was like, shrugged it off. I'm like, oh, okay. I come to your wedding after you invited me, and someone calls me boy, and I tell you, hey, I'm leaving because your brother's pretty racist. And he's like, yeah, man.
You said that to him?
I left and I told him, I was like, you need to holler at your
Well, I mean,
brother.
it was his wedding. I mean, what do you want him to do? Stop the proceedings and kick his brother's ass?
Not have to do that, but follow up with me and be like, yeah, man, I talked to him, told him it was cool, blah, blah, blah. Like, there was none of that. So I was like,
Also, was there an apology? Not like, oh, that's just my brother. Instead of
Brother
like,
never-
hey, I'm
yeah.
so sorry. That's terrible.
yeah.
I'll let him know that that's not cool.
No, none of that.
It wasn't like my boy. It was
No.
like, boy.
We don't do that here, boy.
What were you doing?
What were you doing? Yeah.
Dancing.
How were you dancing?
It's a long story, but essentially,
We should have led with this question.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my answer might have been like, well, you shouldn't have been doing that, boy.
Yeah. We were all dancing, and like the cameraman's like, all right, everyone dance in a circle and have fun. And I can't remember what I did, but I incorporated him, and he turned around and goes, we don't do that here, boy.
Oh, you tried to like dance up on him.
No, not dance up on him.
So you sexually assaulted this poor man.
And then he got
and
mad
He was
and
like,
called me
we
boy."
don't do that around here, boy. All
Wait,
right.
that was your first like real date with Nicole, right?
No, she was. I
I
didn't
thought that
know
wa-
Nicole then.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you went to that wedding.
I did go to the wedding, not with her. I didn't know
Oh.
Nicole. This was years ago.
This person called
Oh,
when we started
yeah.
talking about these people. Let's find out if this is Chauncey and or Josh. Is this Chauncey and or Josh?
No.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate the call. All right, let's dig into some offerings from the mailbox this week. I have to say, more and more people are
Is that
catching wind of this.
MALE?
It's a lot of a little bit of male, a little bit of female. And again, my Instagram at the John Senning is a great spot to send me your little Judge Juicy stuff. Keep it as short as possible if you can. And sometimes the writing is terrible, and I'll kind of work things around so that it makes sense to the general public. Or John Senning at theboneonline.com. We offer these scenarios for Joj every Tuesday at around 2 o'clock. She gives her ruling. She's got a gavel. It's all official. I will say the bone chat is we do need to work on a better camera system for over there so that when we have other people in, we can see them as well, because this horny fan base of the Bone immediately was like, get a full screen camera for JoJo, get a camera in front of Joj.
Oh, thanks,
This is a
guys.
sausage fest.
Thank you.
So
Hello.
just know that's what those people are doing. But you can still watch, although it's not full screen. You can still watch along as we dig into these. Dear Judge Juicy, and I feel like this is, we talked about trying to recreate the Bone Bash as a modern day MTV Spring Break. So this one caught my eye. When I was drunk on Spring Break, dear Judge Juicy, when I was drunk on Spring Break, this one's pretty mild, actually. I got a tattoo of my ex's initials in a place only my new boyfriend sees. I wanted to respond and say, is it on your butt or in your BH? He hasn't said anything yet, but I know he noticed. Should I just confess, get it removed, or hope he never brings it up? Tell me what to do, Judge Juicy.
Girl, who parties like that on? Are you 17?
In what way?
How old are you to be going out and getting so wasted that you're going to go and do that?
What,
Brand yourself.
Get a tattoo of well, I would imagine
Also,
they were
just
together.
make up somebody else's initials.
Well, I'd imagine
my
they were
great
together.
my great pappy, his initials were.
Well, they were together when she got it.
And he didn't question why you're getting those.
No. I believe she was with the other guy when she got it.
Oh, well, why? I
How's
thought
that
she
lost on you?
Yeah, no.
I thought she was with her current boyfriend and
No,
went and got wasted and got the other guy's initials on her.
No. I the way that I'm taking this as when they were together, she was drunk and with her ex, and she got that man's initials tattooed on her body.
Okay.
Now she has a new man.
Sure, a lot of people do that.
Who hasn't said anything yet, but I know he noticed. Should I confess, get it removed, or hope he never brings it up?
By the way, who cares?
What do you mean, who cares?
People get tattoos, which I don't condone at all, by the way, of getting somebody else's name, unless it's your child. Their initials, their name, nothing on your body. You can get a tattoo together. You shouldn't get somebody else's name or initials.
I do agree with that. I think that is, unless it's you're far down the road, like it is crazy. It is that we talked about it early on in the show. The only thing I think I would get tattooed on my body would be something pertaining to maybe Danielle or Brody or something. But if you're not,
but like, I don't even still think you should get like Danielle on your body, and I don't think she should ever get John on your body.
You're saying you don't have faith that it's forever?
No, I don't with anything. Like, I think that's too. It's permanent.
There is something to that comment, because way back when I was engaged, we were talking about tattoos.
Yeah, but that's a lot different.
But well, no, because I'm not going to get your name tattooed on me. Something happens, and then that's just on me forever.
I understand.
But if you if there's like you and Danielle both love tomatoes and you guys get tomatoes tattooed, like you would know that that's for her, but it's not overtly saying Danielle if you didn't work out or something happened to one of you that you would have the other's name on you.
I agree 98% of what you're saying. I would also say there's a difference between my current situation, Diz, and the situation that you're speaking of.
Well, I just mean, like, even if I was married, I wouldn't want to go that path.
Knock on wood. What if you died and Danielle has John on her body?
That's different, because then she's still remembering him. It's
But
not
but still, it would be something for somebody else to see when if she moves on.
You better be paying homage to me long after I'm dead and gone with that tattoo.
I would be okay if I got with, like, if Nicole, if she had her dead baby daddies or husband, whoever she was in love with, and it was still on her, I wouldn't be offended. Now, if they broke up just because he was a bad guy or whatever, and you still have it, like, why would you cover that up? So the same thing with my ex-fiance. Let's say we got married, went through with it. Things didn't work out as they did when we were engaged, and I still have her name on me. That's crazy. What I was going to do was get like a Cleopatra type thing on me and that would be like you said, like it's for you.
Right.
It's not
You
your name,
lie
but
one
it's
day
you.
to some other lady and be like, "Oh, big Cleopatra
Yeah,
fan."
big Cleopatra. What she
That's
did
for my mom.
for
My mom
Egypt.
was obsessed with her.
Yeah, but that's the way I would have flipped it. And
Yeah.
now I'm not gonna. I mean, it would suck.
But
to
I mean,
look
I
at
don't
it.
know how you haven't discussed this with this girl. I don't know how you haven't discussed it if you're dating somebody and sleeping with them, that they would see this in a precarious place and it doesn't go, oh, those are initial,
My first thought is, if it's not a thing for him, I wouldn't make it a thing. That would be kind of my thing. If you know he's seeing it and he hasn't said anything,
Let
then
it go.
Let him be a grown ass man and say, what are those initials for? And then figure it out rather than feeling you need to do anything. That's my
Also, if you
That sounds
feel a
good.
way about it, get it covered.
I would definitely ask.
And by the way, it hurts far more to remove it than
Yeah.
to cover it. So I would suggest just covering it.
2 initials? That's easy.
Well,
it's
I don't
kind of
know.
like
I don't know
JP
if
and the
there's
hats.
filigree or anything around it.
But what if it's on the hole? She said only a place that he sees, so it might be
No, it could just be like on her
Inner
her
thigh?
butt, lower
Above her
leg,
vajay.
where
Oh,
it's it's like something where he's hitting it and he goes, JP, who's JP?
Or
Petrella.
what if the initials are like BO right above the vag, and then she can just turn it into Boner Garage?
Oh, I thought you'd just leave it BO.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
bad odor.
Oh,
That's
'cause
what I thought you were going with the joke.
So did I.
I
'cause
was
it
so on board.
stank.
I was like, that's kind of good.
Yeah, I think it would be fine to either just let it alone unless he brings it up, or get it covered up if it bothers you that much.
You got to cover it up regardless, don't you?
Yeah, you don't get it to begin with. So
We're past that part, but like
Okay,
you got
yes.
an X on you.
Yeah, you get it
As soon
covered.
as you break up, you go, well, that's going to be
you need to
flowers.
fix that.
Or leave it and just make a lie, like everybody else said. Like, I mean, you can make up a lie for any 2 letters.
That's true.
Yeah, just P.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, well, I don't know that it's JP. You said JP.
But that absolutely works. You got to go do office stuff, or can you hang for one more?
No, I can hang.
All right. The Judge Juicy, Joe, just going to hang with us for one more. We got John's Joints coming up at 3 o'clock. So don't go anywhere. By the way, this is another hit. From,
I know this one.
From
that-
O-Town.
Isn't that Liquid Dreams?
Oh, yeah, this is Liquid Dreams.
You
The
knew
other
it.
one, oh, yeah. They had very sexual songs because they also had Every 6 Seconds. This is essentially about wet dreams, and then Every 6 Seconds was I'm thinking about sex every 6 seconds.
Oh.
So I got them a little mixed up. Don't go anywhere. More Senning Show on the way. You know, change is always happening. It is a part of life when it comes to music, everything that's going on. Songs are rewritten, the classics get remixed, bands and artists come and go. Even your taste in music might change. But no matter how things change in the next 5 years, there's one thing that will stay the same: the price of your internet. Xfinity is introducing a 5-year price guarantee. It means you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi on planet Earth with their best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same. If you're surprised, well, that's fine. Life is full of them. One internet price, 5 years, guaranteed. Go now for all the details. Xfinity.com/deals.
Beauty queen. Destiny's Child.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Are you looking for quality fencing material but not sure where to start? Fence Outlet has everything from wood to aluminum, vinyl, and chain link. They even have fence-in-a-box starter packages that contain everything for the average backyard. Consult with a knowledgeable Fence Outlet representative and they'll help you get started today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C10252 and C10803.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Bernetti PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Cox Media Group is an equal opportunity employer. In accordance with the FCC's EEO regulations, any organization that distributes information about employment opportunities to job seekers or refers job seekers to employers may request that it be provided notice of Cox Media Group job vacancies as they occur. If your organization would like to be notified of such vacancies, please contact Olivia Romano, Cox Media Group, 11300 4th Street North, number 300, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33716, or at olivia.romano@cmg.com. Each organization that wishes to be given notice of job vacancies must provide its name, mailing address, email address if applicable, telephone number, contact person, and identify the category or categories of vacancies of which it requests notice. An organization may request notice of all vacancies.
Summer is here, so if you're thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and I'm here with my friend Mark of Mark Spain Real Estate. Mark, I'm always bragging about the guaranteed offer. Can you explain to our listeners why it's the easiest way to sell your home?
Our guaranteed offer is so unique because it allows sellers to receive a quick, all-cash, competitive offer without the hassles of putting their home on the market. There's no showings, no open houses, no stress. We literally focus on what's important to you: a quick sale and maximum profit. We've been in business for nearly 30 years, and we know what matters most at Mark Spain Real Estate. We provide you with the most competitive cash offer in the industry so you can maximize the value of your home. It's that simple.
Thanks, Mark. With over 13,000 five-star reviews, you can trust the top real estate team in the United States to sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. There's no obligation. That's markspain.com and start packing.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Sports allow us to play, learn, and grow. But there's something more important than victory. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe every athlete deserves to be safe. Safe from abuse and misconduct on and off the field. We equip athletes, parents, coaches, and others with the right education to recognize, prevent, and respond to harmful behavior. Join the movement to champion respect and end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash, an entire weekend of everything Bone. July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Petersburg. The Mike Calta Show, JP, Senning Show, and Drew Garabo Live will be there all weekend to hang out with our Bone fam. For all the fun and details, head to theboneonline.com.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
It's another O-Town banger.
Never heard this.
I don't gauge whether or not I like a song and whether or not you've heard it before, Diz, okay?
Oh, I thought you were just... I'm sorry. I thought you were playing songs for me to see if I knew.
You're just like, I've never heard it, so it can't be good. I don't say that when you play me your Trini jams and I vibe out to them.
You don't let me play the Trini jams anymore.
This is my Trini.
Oh, that's offensive.
Welcome back to Senning Show. We've got JoJo in the building.
Yo.
In the midst of Judge Juicy. She is in the midst of having her hands in everything beach bash. She's blowing up inner tubes. I saw a guy yesterday, that sweet man, I don't know his name. I wish I did. In from promo with the red hair and the red beard.
Yeah.
He was like building a deck.
Yeah, a little tiki
He was like
thing.
building a tiki hut deck.
He's building something else over there today.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just building a deck. Okay.
It really, all of
Going
the elves,
all out.
all of the elves are hard at work around here.
Yes.
Dude, this was, when this album first came out, it was the farthest that I was ever allowed to drive myself anywhere. Me and my girlfriend drove 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
To see the O2 tour with O-Town. And it was so bizarre because Bowling for
Love that
Soup.
you went to an
Bowling
O-Town
for Soup.
concert.
Dude, we didn't just go. We went. I got us front row seats. And then we waited in line after. I have pictures somewhere of me and O-Town. And one of my great regrets in life, I had this badass poster that was signed by all of O-Town.
Oh, no.
And somewhere in the moves of life when I thought I was too cool for it.
Why wasn't it
I
framed
did.
and hanging
It should have
up?
been framed, but it might have been framed. But sometime when I got to be a little bit older and cool guy, I disposed of it, and it's a great regret of mine.
Oh my God, I love it.
But Bowling for Soup, you know who they are?
I do.
They opened up for O-Town on that tour,
okay.
which was very odd.
Yeah.
Like a punk rock.
Yeah,
punk
different.
pop.
Well, that's like when we went and saw New Kids. At one point, there was a very unknown female artist who was just making a break for it named Lady Gaga.
Oh, wow.
And then I think it was the next year maybe that there was a young lady by the name of Katy Perry. They were these no-name girls. I remember
Wow, that's
hearing...
pretty good picks by them.
Yeah, and I remember hearing when Katy Perry was singing I Kissed a Girl and I liked it, and I was like, all right, girl, like, you don't need to try so hard. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, this is stupid. And then sure enough...
Dude, that is the coolest thing when you see either someone at a really small venue
Yes,
and then
I love it.
they blow up quick, or you see them open up. That's like what's about to happen with, I think we've talked about it on the show.
Everett,
yeah, that
your
is-
Lady
that-
Gaga of comedy?
Some people caught him at the Dignitary
Before you know it,
Kava
Bert
House.
Kreischer will be calling him up.
And he'll be Emily. Well, dude, he's already done it. He was at the Kava Dignitary 2 weeks ago, and now he's opening up on a yacht. So
Oh, it's wild.
You've already made it. But Shabuzi, who's like one of the
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
names in country, probably could do the amp with the right owner.
Yeah.
Or opener, I mean. And he's been booked at Janice for like a year. And he's going to be doing Janice in October.
Oh,
And
he is?
Which he's, at this point, I think, probably way too big for her.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
Are you going to see it?
No,
Oh.
I mean, it's super sold out. And I like him. Actually, you know what? I don't really like him. I like the song. I like the fact that he ripped off Jaquan and Tipsy, and it's a fun little dance number.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go and want to go enough to like.
I
fly
haven't
through
heard
the crowd.
anything new from him.
I don't think he's really, nothing else has popped. He had that song. I don't think anything's ever going to be as popular as that one song was.
Good for him.
Something from the parenting realm, which I know a lot of people need help with every now and again. Now this is an older child, which I know you don't have yet, but that doesn't mean the judge can't rule.
Oh, I can rule.
Dear Judge Juicy, my daughter is 14. She has been sneaking out constantly to see her boyfriend. I want, and this was, I should say, this was from you'll figure that out. It was from a lady. Has been sneaking out constantly to see her boyfriend. I want to install a tracker app on her phone, but my husband says it's too invasive. Am I crossing the line or just being a good, concerned mom?
Oh, I mean, I think as a parent, you have every right to do whatever you want to that kid. Like, there's no such thing as privacy when you're that age.
Well, and like, what? Let's just say, you know that I always assume the worst. I would have a tracker on my kid all the time, whether they were doing good or bad,
100%.
or I had any doubts about them, especially once they get to be 14, 15, 16, and they're out just cruising the streets and having fun.
Yes.
That one moment happens where nobody can find them, and then you're able to at least look down and go, okay, her phone is 45 miles out of town in a field somewhere. At least,
You know where she is.
You can find the remains, yeah.
Yeah, I think that I mean, I guess it would have to go back to why is she sneaking out? So there must be something about this boy, but by forbidding it, you make it worse, and then it's like you force the hand. So why don't you just have her bring the boy over to where you know she's at, and you can keep an eye on them?
Well, they're probably getting it in.
Yeah, of course they are.
Well, I mean, so are you going to be, I hate to ask you such a pointed question, are you going to be one of those moms that like would let things happen under your roof and you would feel better about it because it was happening under your roof?
No,
like 14
not
years
necessarily.
old, door shut, he's there all hours of the night. Like, is that something that could fly?
No, you definitely can't be upstairs in your bedroom, but with the door closed. But at the same time, now look, now we have her running and sneaking and lying, and I don't want that. I don't want that to be my relationship with my kid either. So is it better to be there and to have an open relationship where we can communicate about it, and I know what's going on. I know that she's safe. I know that, I have an eye on this boy and can keep
track. If they're ultimately trying to smush, like they're not going to be able to do that under your roof. So I think they're going to have to be sneaking around no matter what. It's a very weird thing with kids of a certain age. They're so horned up, and it's really their only goal in life.
I didn't do that kind of stuff.
At 14?
No.
When did it start for you?
Haven't stopped since.
The cruise.
No, I think I was 18.
Like, until you started, not even a boy, like a boy? I'm not saying running around town. There wasn't like a
17. Boy? No, I didn't. I never dated in high school. I was always the cool girl that the guys went to and talked to about all my friends because they were dating all my friends.
Guys girl, one of those.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, because I was chubby, so it was like I wasn't, but I was cool.
You were like Monica. Not Monica from The Bone. Sorry, Monica from Friends.
Oh,
sorry.
Yes. I was like, she's not chubby.
I'm like, what a haymaker, dude. I'm like, dude, just dropping bombs. I'm like, thanks for defending my Chris Farley honor, but I felt like that one hit a little too hard, dude.
That was insane.
Yeah, dude, I just
the way that you guys got
quiet. God, I was like, I'm not commenting on that.
I was like, that's insane, actually, what you just said, now that I think about it. Monica from Friends, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but so they dated all my friends, so they would come to me like for advice or whatever, and I just never. I was 17. I had a roll in the sand when I was 17.
What?
A roll in the sand.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't have sex, but I did other things.
Dude, it was looking back on it, it was so crazy, and it's pretty much the nightmare of any parent who has a kid who has a significant other, and maybe they go over to that person's house. Because when I was 14, I had a girlfriend that I essentially dated until all throughout high school, and I would stay at her house constantly, and it was understood because her mom made it that way that we were not staying in the same bedroom.
Yeah, of course.
We were absolutely staying in the bedroom, and her mom knew about it. Dude, they had this is how insane this was. Thinking back on it, and the lady was the sweetest woman ever. Like, if I saw her today, I'd give her a big hug and a kiss. And the nicest woman ever. So they had a 2-bedroom apartment, and she had her room, my girlfriend, and it was like a little twin bed. When I came over, her mom would sleep on the couch. I don't know why she wouldn't just sleep in her bed.
You did not sleep in her mother's bed.
In her mom's bed.
No.
And it was like, at the time, it was like I hit the lotto. I was too horned up to know how insane it was, but she would sleep on the couch. And this is like every weekend for years on end. I would go over there, and it was understood that
you
I
would
was
have sex in her mother's bed while her mother was there sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. For years.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's so weird because I never, now that I think about it, I don't get it. But I just, like, where was she coming from other than just being,
listen, if I'm going to be nice, if I'm going to try and be the cool mom, you're going to sleep over. You can sleep on the floor in my daughter's bedroom while she sleeps in her bed. I'm not giving you my bed.
Dude, so the craziest thing about it, and when this all came to a head, the day that it stopped, so that room, it's where she stayed. But they had interesting dynamics in the family. So she had a brother that was away in college.
Okay.
So that room was really his room. When they were both home, she slept on the couch.
The mom.
So that room had his sports memorabilia on the wall and stuff.
All right, that makes it a little bit less.
But wait. No. So she stayed in there most of the time because he was away at college. Dude, one night, it was 2:00 in the morning.
Oh yeah, here we go.
And her delightful brother decided to make the trip home and surprise his mom and his sister in the middle of the night from Central Michigan University. And he rolls in the middle of the night, 2 a.m., and opens that bedroom door to find me and his sister sleeping in his bed.
Oh, you were in the act?
Not in the act.
But you were still naked from it.
I absolutely remember being in my underwear.
Okay.
I was in my underwear.
By the way, who sneaks in at 2:00 in the morning? I would be.
So maybe when to wake up and be like, hey.
Kids surprise their parents later in life. I do that.
But
every now and
the
again.
mom would have been sleeping in that bed, so he's just going to walk in there and scare the bejesus out of her.
I think he was probably just going to wake her up and go, "Mommy, I'm home."
Yeah, and then I would have taken my bat or whatever and smashed you.
Dude, I had to go downstairs. I wasn't even arguing, but he lost his freaking mind. I mean, he walked in and he didn't yell at me or her first. He then went and woke up his mom and was like, "What in the F is wrong with you?"
I come home to come have sex with you in bed, Mom, and you got my sister and they're like some whore with this guy.
Very much. So he's like, he needs to go now. So I, without knowing anything, and this was why it was the end of it, because I then had to tell my mom. Because I had to call them. We lived a ways away at this point, and I believe that
You didn't want to just sneak in the house and.
No, it was too far. We lived far away, so I had to call my mom in the middle of the night to be like, I can't stay here right now.
Because her brother just caught us in his mom's bed.
Yeah. So that was the end of that. So needless to say, what's your ruling?
So much.
Dude, I thank God so often that I never had a baby. Like I was being so stupid back then, and just like
a lot of things could have gone sideways.
My life would have been totally different.
The incest family house.
Yeah.
So I say to the mom, you can track them. Don't put a leash on her, but you can put a tracker. You can put the Life 360 on the phone. You can do all of the things. You are the parent. That is your priority to keep that child safe. And you pay for all of the things. So,
Diz, you're kind of headed. Oh, it's a ruling.
It's a ruling.
You're headed towards these ages, and I don't know how hands-on you're going to be when they get to the age where they want to cause a little ruckus and be out with their friends and be missing. Do you have a moral obligation to having tracking devices on their phones to know where they are at all times of the night?
Yeah, they would definitely have trackers on their phones. What's that? The
Life
360, yeah.
They would have that on there. But there's be strict rules with boys, like not at the house at all.
Oh,
ever.
no boys at the house ever.
Nicole's niece is teenage. I want to say 15, 16, probably 16. She babysits a lot. One day she asked if her boyfriend can come over while she's babysitting, and I shut down the whole thing. I was like, absolutely not.
Oh, see,
and
I said
Nicole's
yes.
like, do you think they're going to just be doing it in the house? I go, I don't want her distracted and some guy in the house.
Oh,
No.
I get that.
Yeah, I was like,
I get
absolutely not. I was like, and she's like, well, we can move the cameras and blah, blah, blah. I go, no, it's a no.
Wait,
we're not doing it.
So when the girls get to be of a certain age, in there will be no discussion, no boys in the home ever.
No, well, okay. High school age, depending on
I'm talking 14, 15, 16.
No, older than that.
No boys in the house during 14, 15, 16.
16, 17, 18 is when...
That's a little heavy-handed, Joj. Am I right here?
I mean, good luck with that.
I mean...
But it's what Joj said. You do that, and then they just are...
Now you're forcing them to go and do it somewhere else or lie
you
to you.
Do it. I'm not saying encouraging them to make love in the home. I'm just saying...
No, me either. I'm
boys-
saying you're forcing them to go and be together somewhere else that you don't know because she's not going to tell. They're not going to tell you. They're going to lie to you about who they're with, where they are. My friends all did it.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't date, so I didn't do it. But that was always the thing with my parents. Like, my parents always wanted to know where we were or who we were with. And then we were allowed to do a lot of things. But the second that we lied to them, we weren't allowed to do it anymore. But I was always covering for my friends.
Again, 16, 17, 18.
I think once you start living it and it's a reality, you may have been softened a little bit.
I think the oldest will be allowed to be around boys quicker than the youngest because the oldest is just head on with school, blah, 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 very responsible. The youngest, now she's only 7. You know what I mean? So when I say she's irresponsible, that's every kid. But, like, I think it would be a little harder with her.
Well, let me just tell you guys what I experienced over the weekend with my child at a birthday party. It was a pool party. And there's a boy there from her class who she had talked about him before and said that they were married. And so I, I don't want to make big deal about things because I don't want, So anyway, I was watching them interact because he happened to be at this pool party and they were like canoodling, like they're hugging.
Aww.
He looked at her at one point and pointed to his cheek for like her to give him a kiss and she gave him a kiss.
Oh, man.
And I died inside.
Because he wasn't black?
Yes.
You're like, what have I taught this?
He had swimmies on.
She's going after a Connor, not a Deshaun.
That was good.
But I was like, oh my God, she's 6. Like,
what do you do with her? Because it is harmless.
She immediately did it. She swam over to tell me that she gave him a kiss, and I said, okay, but I think you're too young to be giving smooches to boys.
And
I
he's
said,
the same age, I guess?
Yeah, I said you can give him a hug and be friends, and all of that. I said, but maybe we just cool it with the smooches.
Can you call, like, if she's hanging around a boy, do you go, are you gonna hang out with your boyfriend today? Like, do you talk like that?
I don't. Yeah. But like when we were leaving, she was like yelling to him, "Bye, boy! Bye, my beautiful boyfriend!" And he was screaming out the window, "Bye, my girlfriend!"
Oh, wow! We've lost all control.
But I did get nervous, so I went over to his mom and introduced myself.
And you're like, you need to slow this little Mac Daddy down a little bit.
And I said, I look at it like they're 6. It's innocent. They're in good fun. I said, but if it makes you or your son uncomfortable at all, you let me know and I will talk to her because I don't want that.
This is how it starts. Next thing you know, they're going to be sleeping in your bed and you're going to be on the couch. That's a young baby Senning right there. Damn.
So and she was like, oh my God, no. And I mean, obviously my son's encouraging it and whatever. And I was like, okay. I said, he asked me for my phone number so he could call her.
Oh, wow.
He wanted to have a play date.
He's laying the groundwork, bro.
I said, young man, you need to just cool it.
Wow.
But so now I'm like, oh God. Wow. But I don't want to like, no. And, then she's not going to talk to me and she won't tell me things and she won't.
I heard if he asked you if there's a father in the house and you said no, he goes, it's because I'm daddy now.
Don't go anywhere. JoJo, we love you. Make sure you bring. Now, the venue is cashless.
That's what my man says to me.
The venue is cashless, but JoJo's sunscreen application booth will be predominantly cash. So bring your cash.
Oh,
for
I mean,
JoJo.
you can Venmo me too. That's fine.
Whatever you got will work.
I'll rub you down.
You heard. I feel like
I don't discriminate. So male, female.
You're going to regret this decision.
I don't want skin cancer for people.
She's very responsible. Her motherly energy will be rubbing you down. Poolside at the Beach Bash. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to dig into John's Joints. We'll be joined by Drew Garabo. Switching to Hawkins Service Co. is simple and stress-free. With over 30 years of trusted service, Hawkins offers expert HVAC, plumbing, electrical, even pool repairs. It's not just a fun thing to say. One call really does handle it all. They've got unmatched guarantees for your peace of mind, like the no hidden fee guarantee. The price you agree upon is the price you're going to pay. Hawkins' no frustration guarantee promises your system will be up and running within 24 hours, or they're going to cover your hotel stay. And they also want to make sure the technicians you can trust are guaranteed. Only rigorously screened and certified techs will be coming to your home. You'll get that text message that lets you know everything you need to know about the people coming to do work in your home. I trust these folks, and you should too. And if it's your first time using them as a Bone listener, 10% off. Make the call today, 813-445-8209, and always online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all. Your chance at $1,000 in a little over 5 minutes.
Things started, we came to party, follow my lead, okay, now you got it, whiskey and we don't need nothing stronger, wish nights like these.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Breaking summer news. All the rooms at the Sky Beach Resort for the Bone Summer Beach Bash are completely sold out. But good news, you can still come out and party for free. Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash, an entire weekend of awesome events and hanging out with all your favorite people from the Bone. Plus, it's absolutely free to get in. It's all happening July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Pete, a bayfront oasis with a private beach at the southernmost tip of St. Petersburg in the Skyway District. No matter what you do, don't miss the Bone Summer Beach Bash, presented by Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to attorney Patrick Smith, The Brisket Shop, Wild Fork, and National Aviation Academy.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Fence Outlet has the largest selection of fencing options in the state with over 400,000 square feet of showroom and warehouse space. Get 0% financing for 12 months for your gorgeous new fence. Book your appointment online today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health, feel whole.
Find your path at Hillsborough Community College. HCC offers affordable, flexible options for earning an associate degree or certificate. Our dynamic learning environment offers expert faculty and engaging student life, and our convenient class schedules fit your schedule. Then seamlessly transfer to a four-year university or start your career right away. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
During
During the month of July, Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has a huge summer sale. You buy 4 windows or doors, you get the 5th for free. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Renewal by Anderson. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code RADIO to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RADIO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code RADIO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
International Diamond Center's values are so compelling, it's not unusual to see people here that are not local.
Every day, we have people that drive an hour and a half, even 2 hours.
IDC owner Keith LeClaire.
People are willing to drive because they've heard it's not a typical jewelry store.
For example, did you know IDC has one of the largest selections of luxury pre-owned Rolexes in America? Thousands of hard-to-find Rolex watches, Submariners, Daytonas, Pepsis, Batmans, all in perfect condition.
We scour the world to find only the most pristine, super clean watches. We only carry the creme de la creme.
And like everything else at IDC, these watches are at a price that's guaranteed to give you maximum value.
We price them to win the customer, not lose a customer.
International Diamond Center for pre-owned Rolexes, exquisite rare diamonds, premium designer jewelry, and exceptional white glove service.
You're going to want to come to IDC. It's worth the drive.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota, and online at shopidc.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The heat is on. And when the heat is on, your AC is on. And when your AC is on, your money is gone. Power companies love it, but Solar Bear says enough is enough. Stop renting your power from the power companies. Go solar now and own your power and get your first 12 months completely free. That's 0 power payments for an entire year. Solar Bear is Florida's local solar expert, not some national chain. With over a decade of experience and thousands of 5-star reviews, they're the name you can trust. Call Solar Bear today or visit solarbear.com and start saving before your next bill shows up.
Oh, hi there. This is Attorney Patrick Smith inviting you to tune into The Bone this Saturday and every Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show, where you can get all of your legal questions answered. So tune in this Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. right here on The Bone for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show.
This hour of Senning Show is brought to you by Hawkins Service Co. One call handles it all.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Brand new music from the Elevators. They're going to be at the England Brothers Park in December with Cashed Out. Hell of a lineup. The rare 3 o'clock word I'm not forgetting. Ha 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 ha. Everybody, the 3 o'clock word is wish. WISH. H. You have 30 minutes past the top of the hour to go to the 1025 The Bone app so you can get your chance to win the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday Money, $1,000. You can put the words in all day long to better your chances. Again, the 3 o'clock word, which has not been forgotten, is W-I-S-H. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. We're back on schedule. We're back in the real world, and he joins us every afternoon at 3 o'clock to help us burn down the news of the day the only way we know how to do. He is Drew Garabo.
Great job remembering the words today, John.
Dude, I've been just repeating. If I looked absent-minded as you were talking to me for the past 10 minutes, it's because I've just been repeating the word in my head. And what do you know? It actually worked.
I got to do the same thing. Except mine is word of the day, word of the day, word of the day, word of the day, word of the day.
It is an interesting phenomenon, and there's nobody to blame. Like, this isn't poking the finger or pointing the finger at everybody, but it's like there's an undeniable thing that at least some of us sometimes have a problem getting the words out.
Oh yeah.
So they were like, let's do a word every hour. They were like, what's a way to make this a little bit easier on everybody? Let's just do one every hour. And but hey, we love giving away money. And who doesn't need $1,000? I feel like we have so many things to talk about and touch on. From the last 24 hours. We talked earlier. Did Mo really ask Everett to be an opener on his boat gig? Because I would say that may be the most impressive bit that Everett's tried to work if he made that up.
That part I don't know about. I do believe that Mo is serious about his nautical comedy. I do believe that. I don't know if he asked Everett or not, and I don't believe you when you say that you think Everett is actually getting better.
I absolutely do. I 100%. And here's the thing. I said it earlier. For all of the times we've talked to Everett, for the times that we talked even about his gig at the Dignitary Cafe, you've never heard me once say, go see Everett. He's very, very funny. I've never positioned it that way. I've never vouched for his comedy because I'm fine saying that before my very eyes, he's been learning, he's been growing, he's working on his comfortability. On this night, on this clip that he sent me, which he obviously felt good about it because he's never sent me anything before, the crowd looked robust. They were laughing. I watched it with Danielle. It was about 11 minutes long. And on at least 3 occasions, we laughed out loud and looked at each other and went, huh, that's pretty funny.
You said you cried of laughter.
That is not what I said.
He did not. He said he several times was uproarious with laughter.
Well, uproarious would also be one step past it.
Are you the court stenographer over there? Actually,
I listened very attentively in my car, Dizzy.
But I will also say, like I said earlier, it would be harder to do it as much as he's doing it and not get a little bit better than to do it and get worse or stay as bad. I mean, there's something, practice makes perfect, and he's not perfect, and he would tell you the same damn thing. And I'm not, although it seems like it, a super simp for Everett. I like him as a friend. He's a good dude. I'm not putting his comedy career on my back. He sent me a video. I could have either trashed it, not talked about it, or say something good about it. And I'm saying the truth, which is I thought it was funnier than I'd ever seen him before.
I like that the headliner that he opened up for ragged on his outfit. I thought that was funny. And I love that Everett sent me a discount code if I wanted to buy tickets to go see him.
Oh, dude, that's a sweet guy, dude.
What a gift.
He thinks of the little people.
What a gift. I looked at Sarah. I said, babe, I got our plans tonight. Everett sent me a discount code for tickets at his Sunshine Comedy gig.
It is funny. His I would like to ask him a little bit more about his sense of style. Because he has his jeans always bedazzled, rhinestones, big holes in them.
Yellow shirts.
Yeah, the pants he was wearing on that night, they were like graffitied all over them. He's
Someone called him Kevin Federline.
No, the guy.
No, a dancer for Kevin Federline.
Oh, okay, it was a dancer for him.
That was a great line.
Yeah, that was really
I'm
good.
a comedian.
So we'll yet to be determined on if anybody's going to come up with $1,000. The funny thing is going to happen. The $1,000 is not going to exist, and Mo's still going to do it.
Oh,
there's going to be like 8 people on the boat, and Mo's going to just be accepting tips.
Zombie Scott will be there like, yeah, Mo's so funny. You're so great.
Gross. Is he coming this weekend?
I imagine so.
The answer
Who else is going to be on the boat with Mo?
The answer is if you think of them in the Bone P1 category, and the question is, are they coming? The answer is yes. Dude, you're more hard-pressed to find people that aren't coming, that listen to this station a lot, that are.
And is it Mo? I heard you say this earlier. Is it Mo's brother's boat or is it Mo's brother?
I don't know. You were in the room when he dropped it. I thought maybe you had some insight on whether it was his brother or his brother.
I didn't know that he had a brother, so I thought a brother.
I think
he does have a
Yeah,
brother.
it's his brother.
He does have
Hard
a
R.
brother. And I wanted to expound upon my points because I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and we were texting back and forth. And I hoped that you took that as a compliment.
Oh my God, yeah.
When I said that about the callers and your ability to just take any caller and make it essentially whatever you want in the moment, even if it's an extended bit or story or go deeper than anybody else ever could.
Thanks.
And when I said the phrase, I was holding you back from that, I think I was.
No, I would just take issue with that. Without you, I have to lean on that.
Right, but I think it's maybe a double-edged sword in that you're better than anybody else at it, and that it's a bit of the secret sauce.
I'll accept that. Maybe it's a skill set of mine, but for me, I think it's better radio to have conversations between me and you than to lean on callers and try to turn chicken you-know-what into chicken salad. But in the absence of John Senning, yes, using the callers as a tool, if you will, is a skill set of mine.
If the ratings are any indication.
F the ratings. They mean nothing.
You're better off without me.
What's a rating?
Dude, I wanted to show you. I don't know if Mike Calta himself made it or not, but he sent us the NWMO logo.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
But yeah, I meant that.
Thank you. That's sweet of you to say.
I think
it's just fun to do. When these people call up.
You took off the concrete boots that were John Senning, and now you can swim again.
Oh God!
Now you're swimming freely through the ocean the way that you were always meant to do.
It's like in basketball, John. If you have a point guard that knows how to distribute the rock to you in your sweet spot, you'll score all day long. But then when he gets traded to another team, you have to develop a new skill set, perhaps a mid-range jump shot,
which happens to be your greatest skill set all along, and that other player would. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Oh, man. John's Joints brought to you by MarijuanaDoctor.com. I'm going to be making multiple shopping trips over the next couple days to stock up for the Beach Bash. You know why? Because I've got my medical marijuana card, and you need to do the same. You could probably get squared away and get your card before the Beach Bash, so you could be rolling around with a pocket full of pre-rolls, a little baggie full of edibles, and whatever other little things you wanted to bring. But all you got to do is go to MarijuanaDoctor.com, and now the code BONE30, the greatest offerings that have been offered up until this point from Marijuana Doctor, will give you $30 off that initial certification. I'm actually going to, today's going to be my day. I popped my Jungle Boys cherry.
I saw their specials and I thought you would.
Yeah, so today is the day. And there's tons of great dispensaries, no matter what you're looking for, from price points to variety. It is all out there. And the certification comes same day. So I'm not joking when I say you could probably pull it off before the Beach Bash, because if you can get an appointment tomorrow or Thursday and you're certified the same day, you're shopping then and you're good to go. So do not hesitate. Go now. It's marijuanadoctor.com. Use the code BONE30.
Did you know that our friends Nathan and Susan will be coming?
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah.
I just found out this morning.
I'm very excited. Yeah, they're at the top of the list of people that I'm excited to canoodle with for the weekend.
Can't wait.
Not like the canoodling that JoJo's daughter was doing with the boy in the pool.
Oh, my God almighty.
By the way, she showed us the picture or the video of the kid demanding a kiss on the cheek. Dude, I didn't like that.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's an aggressive energy for a young boy.
Boys don't learn that on their own. That's mommy and daddy going like, hey, find yourself a nice young lady to impregnate.
It reminds me of some child somewhere, like from a sitcom or something, like a kid that was way beyond his years when it came to, it just looks fake the way that he's doing it. Like they're playing in the pool and he's like, hey, sugar,
kiss me on my cheek.
Give me some for this. Ugh. It's really something to see.
Can't imagine having a daughter.
Dude, it's crazy. Oh. It's crazy. Oh. Yeah, we were talking earlier with Diz because we had a question for Joj about putting trackers on your daughter's phone if they're sneaking out and stuff. And Diz was being very bold in saying that no boys in the house at all until 16.
Yeah, I was raised.
Yeah. That's a good policy.
You never brought a girl in the house before 16?
No, I said my sister couldn't bring her. Yeah, I was allowed.
Yeah,
my sister hell no. Nah.
Yeah.
And then when she was allowed, it was like, all right, well, like family room and stuff.
So your parents would actually enforce that. So you could have been hypothetically the same age. You get to bring girls. She can't bring boys.
Yeah.
That's right. Sounds right.
Yeah.
I know. Dizzy means it. Drew, you don't really mean that.
Well,
that is a...
It's a good double standard.
Double standard.
Well,
man, I'm not trying to simp for the ladies here, but what is that? What are you saying by that?
You can't trust boys.
Yeah,
other boys.
No, but you've got a boy who's clearly horny and what like.
Oh yeah, my mom, she immediately would be like, "Oh, they're okay with you going to the house? Okay, and I could go to hang out with my girlfriends and stuff like that.
Dude, it not to compare everything to the world of Animal Kingdom, but when you get balls deep into a television show, which everybody should be watching it so they can track along with us. That's what episode we watched last night, where the mom in this show is letting the young kid's girlfriend stay over and letting them stay in the same bed. And the dad's pissed off, so she invited the parents over and put on a whole charade and told them that she sleeps in the guest room, and they acted totally phony so that they would feel comfortable letting her come over, even though they're sleeping in the same bed, and it's a house that's just ridden with crime and God knows what else.
My friend, just you wait until you see what comes next with that situation.
Yeah,
you couldn't even guess it.
Well, the thing is that my guess is that one of the brothers is going to bang her. I'm not looking at your response. But the thing that sucks is that she got the all clear. She's all excited that they're going to let her stay at the house, and immediately he now wants to go bang his teacher. So he's totally off the scent now that he's got an older woman who's and then Smurf went and started hooking up with the weird art lady out of nowhere in some elderly lady lesbian scene that out of complete left field.
I will tell you that les out scene came from nowhere.
Yeah, I gotta say, Diz, it's very much up your alley. Pretty much anybody out there.
The what was it?
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Which is a weird name, which I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out where the name came. Like maybe because in the animal kingdom there's some inter-family species dynamic. I don't know, but man, there you've got some crazy crap, Ed. Where I am at the end of season 2, it's even crazier.
It's you can feel the ramping up.
Who's
energy.
your favorite?
Probably
besides Jay. You got to love Jay.
Yeah, Jay is just a lovable character. Well, the problem is that I can't remember all the brothers' names because Baz is the one who's kind of the he's still a dick and not the greatest person, but he's kind of the moral compass of the whole thing.
Which is
and then you have the gay brother who's
Darren.
sleeping around, having sex with men in bathrooms, which he's endearing a little bit. And then the ultimate drug addict who left his girlfriend to die and all of that. So I would say just for lack of picks, probably Baz.
I like Baz, but there is something about Pope that
he's scary.
He is so damn scary, but he's so great. He's so conflicted.
He's anxiety-inducing. Like every time he comes on the screen, you're like, oh, God, is he going to hurt somebody? Is he going to love someone? Is he going to rape somebody?
Yeah.
Would you say that show is like slow to get into? Kind of like, what was that, the hotel movie show, Lotus?
Oh,
White
Lotus.
Like it could be kind of slow to get into the story because they're building it, or
not
is it
as slow as that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will tell you, I like this because you know exactly what's happening. You have the general idea of what's happening immediately. There are some slower elements, and I can tell we're building towards something. But I said this before. The opening scene, spoiler alert, is this kid's mom dying, and then he immediately goes and lives with his grandma, who has this house that is just all of her sons that are all wild into crime, and it's like a crime family. So you know immediately, mom is dead. He's going to live with this family. You understand that in the first 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah. You don't. There's no guesswork of like waiting for something to happen, like in White Lotus. It's happening.
Good.
It's all happening,
dude. You've got to. I know how much we love the prequel. Tonight, I would say, if you've got free time for television watching, I saw the Rotten Tomatoes were almost 100% score. They dropped the first 2 episodes of the new Dexter, and it's definitely pretty badass.
Okay.
I mean, it's got new storylines with the son. It's got old people from the past coming into Dexter's life. It's got, and then the Uma Thurman, Peter Dinklage angle is like layered on top of it. It's got a lot of stuff cooking, and it's super, super good.
Is Kristen Ritter in that? Jane from Breaking Bad? I think she's in the new season. I don't know if you've gotten to her yet.
I don't think we've gotten to her yet. I keep meaning to bring up to you, and even you, Diz, because you watched The Bear. You know that Jay's girlfriend, the young girlfriend, is the girlfriend from The Bear.
Oh my God, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Sweetie, or no, not Sweetie. That's his sister. You know the black lady, the younger one in The Bear. She's on Conan's one of Conan's new podcast episodes. Io, whatever.
Yeah.
She is great.
She's got a cool new movie out that looks really
something
cool.
With the O, right?
Yeah. I read just the description. It sounds really cool.
Didn't she on Conan say that she was trying to convince everyone that she's Irish?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. And she got some award from Ireland. Like she.
I didn't see that part. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, they had her there, and Conan was joking that like he's the shame of Ireland. She's great. She's incredibly funny.
Really good,
She is good.
I'm thinking I didn't even watch the last season of The Bear, and I'm thinking about watching this one, just hoping that it brings back the goodness that there once was.
I haven't heard anyone talking about it.
Me either. And if you watched the last season, I don't think you would watch this season. It was like 8 lousy episodes.
Yeah, and that's Danielle watched it by herself.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping there's nothing that I need to miss. You want to know, I don't think we ever touched on either, which was pretty cool to see, is they finally released the preview for whatever the hell the Bruce Springsteen biopic is with Jeremy Allen White as Bruce Springsteen. I'm curious to see how that does. I'm curious to see if that's going to be like an Oscar-winning, life-changing performance for him, because I guess he learned how to sing, and all of those performances he actually did himself, which is always a fun thing to see. And I feel like he probably plays a young Bruce pretty well.
It is interesting to see all these artists that I grew up with now getting biopics, from like Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody and Rami Malek to now Bruce Springsteen. Waiting for the U2 one.
Yeah, it feels like biopics happen sooner than they used to.
Yep.
Like it's like, I don't know what the right time frame is before you kind of tell that story of a person's life, but I mean, Bruce Springsteen is still out there touring. He's still not that he's going to be making new memories that need to be in a movie, but you're not going to be able to cover the end phase of his life or his career or anything that came with it. So it's interesting, because now even like the Elton John one, like he was still very much out there when they did his movie. Seems like they make them while the people are still somewhat functioning members of society.
That Elton John one was really good.
That was
Did you
really
see
good.
it?
Yeah, we saw that one.
Sad. Man, his dad was just so sad.
Dude, that's a sleeper element with a lot of very famous, successful people.
Yep.
Bad dads.
Yep.
Bad abusive dads.
Bad, abusive, manipulative, negative dads.
It's crazy.
Is there a celebrity or like actor, singer that you would be like, wow, the person I grew up on, I can't wait for them to have that type of biopic?
Biopic? It's weird, because my first thought was Eminem, which 8 Mile was not technically a biopic, but it was.
Kind of was.
Yeah.
It was pretty much.
They just changed a little bit of stuff to make it so you can't get sued.
I'm trying to think. Drew, you'd probably have, I mean, you just mentioned U2.
Yeah.
Which would be a good one, especially with them all meeting in high school, and I feel like there's an element there. I'm trying to think of
I watched the Pharrell Piece by Piece. That was actually pretty interesting.
Same deal, but it's a documentary, or it's somebody plays him in a movie?
It's basically he's interviewed like a documentary style, but they make it all out of Legos, and it's pretty. I was entertained.
Legos.
Yeah, I was entertained by that. I was like, the music was great. Found out a lot about it. Like, he has that that ability to see music, like see sounds.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool.
Synesthesia or whatever it's called.
Yeah. That some artists have. I was like, that's pretty cool.
I can see one day like the Coen brothers or somebody on that like fringe of great movies with a comedy undertone doing a biopic on Bob Ritchie and almost like poking fun at him the entire time and covering his entry into the world of politics and all of that. Like, I don't see it being like paying homage to him, almost like a half joking representation of how this rapper turned rocker country guy ended up being buddies with the president and all of that. I think there's a funny story to tell in there.
Yeah, like a Joe Dirt themed Kid Rock one.
Like that. Something similar to that.
The best one I've ever seen is Weird, the Weird Al Yankovic story.
Dude, I can't believe I haven't watched it. Well, it was fake, right?
Yeah, like 99% of it is fake. Like they made up stuff, and it's the Harry Potter kid as Weird Al. It is absolutely brilliant.
I got an exciting text message during our conversation there. I'd asked Corey Cardinal, because he was going out to Sky Beach, and we were throwing around the idea of buying a slip and slide and bringing it out there. And I said, will you just peek around to see if there's a hose anywhere? And he sent me a picture of what appears to be about 1,000 yards of hose. So I think
I thought you were everywhere. Send a photo of JoJo or something as a joke.
So I'm
I don't think she is. Would have popped the crowd.
I'm gonna pull the trigger on the slip and slide.
Let's go.
Oh man,
are you gonna join us?
Of course.
Dude, and it's gonna be a rip. You rip.
Okay.
You sip.
Yeah.
And then you slip.
Does the sip have to be a Kong, or can I just
No. You
All
can.
right,
We've come far enough in life that I won't force you to Kong anything.
Rip, sip, and slip. Then can we do bong, Kong, and dong?
Oh, dude.
That's like an after party kind of thing.
That'll be. I'll be bringing the slip and slide into the private area later for that version of it.
Bong, Kong, and dong.
I know that you had a hell of a ride home last night. I was obsessing over the radar. First of all, watching it do insane things. I sent out a tweet last night at the John Senning because I was watching the radar like I do, like a nerd. In this area right below Brandon, if you go and look at the video, it just looks like a little mini hurricane just flared up. This storm just starts swirling right in that area. And I was looking at that, and then I was looking at the bridge in 275, and then I looked at the time, and I go, oh, damn, Drew is about to be all up in that. So I text you, and I said, buckle up, buddy, because I could see it moving in right at that time. You've been on some horrific drives across the bridge. Was it in the upper echelon?
So because of that, I took the Bayside Bridge instead of the Howard Franklin because it looked like the apocalypse. Mo and I were sitting here at about 6:15 last night and watching the sky get darker and darker and the wind get crazier. And I'm like, this is going to be one hell of a ride home.
And it's crazy because tonight there are even more advisories. The flood for what happened in Plant City, 10.9 inches in the span of 3 hours, which is another 1,000-year flood for the state of Florida. And even through all of that, they didn't have the advisories out that they have today, which is pretty much just a flash flood advisory and probably along the same schedule, hopefully for your sake, a little bit later. But this is as a tropical system, which if it develops enough, whether it be on the East Coast or the West Coast of Florida, oddly enough, will become Dexter. And that moisture is what's feeding into our state right now. And then they're talking possibly Louisiana, Texas on Thursday or Friday could be looking at either a tropical storm, low-grade hurricane, or something like that. Hopefully, the plan will be that it will be long gone from our shores come the weekend and the beach bash. But, dude, it brought some wild weather. The storms around here were terrible, but like I said, down in Plant City, I've been waiting to see. I'm having to wonder if a lot of it fell in completely unoccupied areas. Because if you dropped 11 inches of rain in a place with houses, the houses would be underwater and the roads would be underwater, and we'd be seeing some pretty harrowing videos, which I have not seen much of.
No, and there were like 14,000 lightning strikes in an hour. The lightning was pyrotechnic in the sky last night.
Yeah, it's and tonight might be very much the same thing. It's just something about Florida, and this one's a little different with the tropical system, but we touched on it with that tornado that popped up in Largo that nobody really knew was coming. The way these storms come off the sea. Like, I just think nobody's going to be able to really warn you. It's like at every night when the storms start rolling in, maybe it'll be a little bit of rain. Maybe you'll get 11 inches. Maybe you'll get a tornado. But just be prepared for it if you're going to live in the state of Florida.
Yeah, and always listen to our radio station because we not only we have to carry the EAS or emergency whatever alerts, but when we're live, we're able to tell you what's going on out there, and we have galoshes on the ground.
All the time. This is your spot. And when and if, and hopefully it doesn't happen, but if we get another hurricane headed towards this area, the state of Florida, I would put the coverage that is on this station up against anybody on planet Earth, because you get everything you need to know that you will get from your weatherman and a bunch more, like you said, boots on the ground, galoshes on the ground, telling you everything you need to know. It really, truly is, I think, when this station shines the most, and you're a big part of that as well. You are. So Senning Tower 69 is up and functioning. I had to get on the roof last week. I wasn't getting any rain or wind readings, so I knew something was wrong, so I had to bust out the ladder, get on the roof, which is a daunting thing for me as a larger man. And turns out I had a little debris in my water spout, and we're back up and running now, baby.
That's good. Did you see Mike's Weather Page's new dog logo?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. How happy does that make you to see?
So freaking cute.
Fall asleep on Mike's lap.
So freaking cute.
We love you, Mike's Weather Page.
Mike is just, we really are. I don't know what weathermen are like in other parts of the country, but with people like Dennis Phillips and Paul Delgado, and lucky enough to have Mike's Weather Page in our backyard, I feel like we're more covered when it comes to severe weather and pros than probably any other place on earth, in my opinion.
Somewhat related, but unrelated. I finished that show Duster on Max.
Oh, some people have suggested that to me. Is there weather?
Well, no, but Paul Wilson, Mark Wilson's brother, plays Richard Nixon in it.
The Kevin Bacon rule.
That's exactly
we get back to a news personality. Yeah, it keeps popping up.
I don't think you'll like it at all.
Yeah, I've been keeping my eye on a couple things coming out. There's one coming to Netflix that I didn't remember the story about, a woman in 1998 who went missing on a cruise ship.
Oh, I saw that.
And they have pretty much verified they believe she did not go overboard, never to be found. Her family's still searching for her to this day.
Because they said local bars or something said she came up all disoriented and stuff like that.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I think it's coming out in the next couple days. So I'm just hunting for something that can keep me. But the Animal Kingdom thing has got me pretty nailed down right now.
You know what I've almost finished, which is so embarrassing? Wow. You play really good golf.
Oh, the golf. Well, I mean, it's got the golf angle.
Yeah.
What's it called? Stick.
It's
Flick?
so dumb. Mark Maron's in a supporting role in it, and he's really good. But Owen Wilson has not aged.
Wow.
He still looks great.
Wow.
He always whispers through the whole damn thing. His voice never gets higher than this right now.
There's not a lot of Owen Wilson projects I enjoy. I feel like.
No, I mean, Wedding Crashers was pretty good.
That was like, I feel like that was because Vince Vaughn carried that.
He probably did. What is the best thing?
Meet the
Owen Wilson-
Parents.
Shanghai.
Oh, that was probably his
The
greatest.
Shanghai Nights were noon, whatever, with Jackie Chan. That was okay. Marley and Me's the only one I really liked him in.
Wow, my dog's dead.
Oh, no, wow.
Wow, why'd they have to kill my dog?
Wow, he's dead.
The weirdest thing about this Stick show, though, is that you remember Owen Wilson tried to kill himself a couple of years ago.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Like not long ago?
Wow.
15, maybe 10. Wow.
That was a sad wow.
Wow, I want to end my life.
Oh, no.
I think 10, 15 years ago, he
so-
had a suicide attempt, and his character in Stick lost his kid at a young age, and he contemplated suicide. And I just wonder, like, can that be triggering for an actor? Like, wouldn't you not want to take a role that could take you to that place?
Maybe therapeutic. I don't know. Maybe one or the other. His brother,
Luke.
Oh,
that would have been a great These Nuts joke.
Look at these nuts.
Yeah, you could have nailed me there.
Sorry, I'm not
Thanks,
I'm not a professional. When I lived in Georgia, he has a house in St. Simon's Island, and we used to go up to this little dive bar that had live music, and he was often in there at the bar, and like nobody would really go up there and bother him. They had this little bar area, but his brother just seemed like a very normal guy who would be walking the streets and hanging out at the bars and stuff in St. Simon's Island. I still think he lives up there.
He's great. He was really, really good in Rushmore. Bill Murray.
I knew there was one that he was known for that I had not seen. I don't know if this feels like more flesh-eating bacteria than I thought was going around. But would you believe that 4 people have already died from flesh-eating bacteria in the state of Florida alone in this year alone? According to the Florida Department of Health, 11 cases have been confirmed in the year with 4 deaths. People can get infected when they eat raw shellfish, particularly oysters, or if they have an open wound and come in contact with seawater. Now, I wish that they told you how all of these people got them.
Right.
Because Bay County, 1 confirmed case, 1 confirmed death. Broward, 1 confirmed case, 1 confirmed death. Duval, 1 confirmed case. It goes on. Hillsborough County, 1 confirmed case, 1 death, which I'd imagine that's the same case, right?
Yeah.
The case is the case of the person who died. Manatee, one confirmed case. Nothing in Pinellas as of this time. But you would think as a nod to the public, you would let people know, don't go in this water or don't eat the oysters where you live. But all it does, the information from the FWC and the Department of Health just tells you that they died.
Yeah. Do you think that's intentionally murky? Like, why wouldn't they give you the information of these people?
As you just did, murky, like the water that has the flesh-eating bacteria.
Exactly. But like, why wouldn't they tell you, like, this person died because they had an open cut and they went into a lake, whatever, and this one ate some Gulf oysters?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, actually, you know what? I guess I didn't read the bottom line because I thought these numbers seemed high this early. 2024, 82 confirmed cases, 19 deaths.
God. Jesus Christ.
Dude, I will tell you, that was my biggest concern when I started having the issues with my ear, was because we were up near Pensacola, which is, you hear it happening up in areas like that, Perdido Key. And that last day we were there, we just went to the sandbar, and I was the only one who was like a dumbass swimming around like a 5-year-old underneath the water, picking up seashells and sand dollars and stuff. And then when that started getting out of control and nobody seemed to know what was going on, I'm like, dude, I got the damn flesh-eating bacteria in my brain.
All right, I'm going to try to word this in a way that's not going to get us all fired.
Okay, I like it.
So you can get it from an open cut or an open wound.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Can a lady
get it from an open gash?
Yeah. Perfect.
I would think not. I would think they would be telling. Imagine if that was like an advisory. Ladies, we suggest that you put duct tape over your vagina before getting in any water in the state of Florida. I would think it is kind of crazy though.
Isn't the vagina just an open wound?
Yeah, I think it's a little more contained than your average wound. I think.
Oh, contained. I see what you did there. That's a good one, John.
Jesus, I didn't mean that.
Unintentional jokester over there.
Stop myself. I think it has to be an unnatural hole.
Well,
not a God-given.
You ever seen one?
Not a God-given hole. preferably. And quickly, just because we're on kind of a beach/water/rain theme, a woman was arrested after deputies say she got so wasted that she nearly drowned on St. Pete Beach on Friday. Pinellas County deputies responded to the Gulf Boulevard around 5:40 p.m. to find Kelly Glancy, who was at the beach with two, not just one, but two 6-year-old children under her care. And according to the affidavit, bystanders went to help the woman when they saw she was unable to walk, stand, or keep herself from falling into the water. Deputies then learned that Glancy was taking care of the children, including one who was diagnosed with autism, who was completely by herself. Neither child was able to swim on their own, and they were in the water unsupervised while Glancy was highly intoxicated. Deputies determined Glancy was unable to care for not only herself, but for the children as well. She was arrested. She is facing a charge of neglect of a child with great bodily harm.
What possesses you to go get loaded while you're watching two 6-year-old kids?
I think the part of watching kids, you're like, well, I better have some drinks.
It is stressful.
Loaded is a lot, but having a little sippy sip.
I mean, like this lady was gone.
Yeah.
But if you could breathalyze all of the parents who were watching their kids on the beach and across the whole United States at the same time, and then added up that blood alcohol content, I think that number would probably be disturbing for everybody because, you should be able to swim and walk and tend to them and probably not be completely wasted. Yeah. But,
Yeah, like I went to Adventure Island with the kids. I definitely got some sip on. But at the same time, I'm like, there's a line. You can't get too tipsy. You can't get drunk, obviously. But I don't want to do this sober. That's going to be boring.
Well, the good thing is you did the responsible thing. You went to a place that has professional lifeguards.
Right. Not the beach.
So that's the professional move. If you're going to be so wasted that you can't walk and you have children, at least go where there's professionals there to save them. Dude, did you hear that they're bringing in professional lifeguards for the beach bash?
No way.
They hired like a lifeguard company. I'm not joking. This is not a joke.
That's actually really, really smart.
Yeah, because that would be bad press.
Terrible.
They say any press is good press, but I don't know if, radio listener drowns.
What's going to be the most headline-grabbing event of the weekend?
Personally, I think I know that we're talking like salacious pertaining to one thing. I think it's going to be the attendance. I think it will be that place is going to be wild. Like, I don't know if it's going to be so crazy that WFLA is flying overhead with a helicopter, but I do believe that the story come Monday will be how many people showed up.
If that's the biggest story, then I think that's a huge success.
I'm saying someone's going to crash their boat.
Oh.
Someone's going to drink a little too much.
The Jeff Knight special.
I didn't want to say
that. I heard one of the boats is going to have a bomb on it.
Oh, that's good.
Huh?
That's good.
Mo's brother. Am I right?
Dude. I don't appreciate you talking about my buddy ever like that. Don't go anywhere. We got more joints to fire up. We talked a little bit about arcade games last week.
Yeah.
And I've got a child needing to be rescued pertaining to one of the most famous arcade games of all time. And if you thought Disney adults were already creepy, they might be creepier than you think. That and much more as we make way for Drew Garabo Live at 4 o'clock. Don't go anywhere. More joints on the way.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm.
This week, it's the Challenge Round 4 at the Auto Trader Echo Park Automotive 400 in Dover. Race starts at 2 p.m. right here on The Bone.
Race days Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm Jeep Ram. #1 in the country. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
About an 8-minute slowdown southbound US 19. Center lane blockage due to an earlier vehicle fire at Republic Drive. Stop and go to Northside Drive. Also in Pinellas, shoulder blockage due to an accident northbound 275. Approaching 22nd Avenue back to 375. In Hillsborough, northbound 41 has a 10-minute backup at Madison Avenue. Stop and go to Old US 41. Smattering of other standard slowdowns and a minor delay due to a crash southbound Del Mabry at Carrollwood Springs Boulevard. This is Eric in the Farah Traffic Center.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Save time and money with a PVC fence in a box from Fence Outlet. It comes with everything you need for an average backyard of 120 feet, starting at $2,140. Go to fenceoutlet.com for more information and store locations. License number C10252 and C10803.
Raise a Big Daddy mug this summer at Hooters. Bud and Bud Light Big Daddies for just $6. Or Mick Ultra for $6.50. Big beers, better deals. Only at Hooters. 11 locations in Tampa Bay. Go to originalhooters.com for one near you.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to the erexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health, feel whole.
Summer is here, and so is the Honda Summer Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $329 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
You know, the heat in Tampa does not play, and you have about, 8 months of it left, Tampa? But thankfully, neither does Super Heat and Air and Plumbing. They've teamed up with their experts at ABC to bring you fast pro service backed by two of the best names in the business. And right now, they're offering a $29 AC system check, whether your unit's working or not. And if you need a repair, that $29 goes right towards it. Their techs are trained, their trucks are stocked, and it's all happening in the same day. If you're hearing weird noises, getting weak airflow, or just sweating too much in your home, or your electric bill is going high, don't wait. Call Super Heat and Air and ABC today for guaranteed impeccable service and cooling you can count on. All you need to do is go to superheatandair.com. They'll send a trained professional HVAC technician out there today and get you taken care of. And then they're there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you ever have an emergency, whether it be for your AC or your plumbing, know that Super Heat and Air and Plumbing is there for you. Call them at 813-618-5818. That's 813-618-5818 or superheatandair.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group. Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in L.A. Scan the QR code at Bourbon on Main, Skinny's, and the Crab Shack. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral. Keep it tasty.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Any showers and storms gradually coming to an end tonight, down to 78. Still pretty active on Wednesday. Variably cloudy, implying some sun. There'll be showers and storms developing during the day and highs around 90.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. You're in the midst of John's Joints. Drew Garabo live coming up at 4 o'clock with the boatman himself, a cat named Mo. Before we get into these here joints I got left burning, we love telling you about Win Derby, an underrated date night, boys night, girls night, family night, office gathering. If you love to play card games or you're just looking for something new, this is the place to be. It is an institution in St. Petersburg that's been around for a long, long time. They've filmed countless movies there. A great place to play Ultimate Texas Hold'em. And if you think you don't know how to play, they've put in these great, beautiful murals that will explain everything you need to know.
What are you doing sitting there playing penny ante poker in your house for? We can get out to the legendary Win Derby at Derby Lane, play with a bunch of friends, play with strangers, and just maybe hit that progressive jackpot that's going to earn you over $10,000.
Win Derby wants to host your next gathering, maybe even the gathering of the Juggalos. I don't know if they can pull it out, but if you've got an office party or just a gathering of friends and you want the food to be included, no matter how big or small, you can host it at Win Derby. For all the information you're going to need on those parties and any tournaments coming up, check them out online at win-derby.com.
You saw that Violent J thing I sent you?
I did, yeah.
He's coming.
Dude, we need to get him in studio one day. Okay, I was thinking about the Shaggy thing with Weird Al. You're talking about the wrestling thing that I think is in Daytona, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think we vibed with him on the phone. I really think we would vibe with that dude in person.
Oh, dude, I want him to leg drop me through a table. That's my dream. That's my dream, is to have Shaggy Sabu me through a coffee table. It would be a true dream of mine. The claw machine, yes, maybe they're rigged. Maybe you can win a goodie in there, but you can also lose your child. Video shows the moment a child got trapped inside a claw machine. This happened up in Ohio. Police and EMS were called to the community center around 1 p.m. on July 7th to help remove a child who was trapped inside a stuffed animal claw machine. The surveillance footage from the city shows the moment a child walks towards the machine, looks into the door when a prize comes out, and begins climbing inside of it. A man with a volunteer shirt walks by the machine, appearing to see the child's legs sticking out of the door before the child fully enters the machine. And you know, those doors, they can't, once they swing open, you can't open it from the inside. In another clip, employees appear to unplug the machine and bring it to a nearby store.
Oh, my God.
As a woman who appears to be the child's mom walks with them. Police and EMS then work to open the back of the machine, eventually letting the child out. A police report did confirm the child did not have any injuries. In the end, it appears the child gave their brand new stuffed animal to her mom. Wait.
What?
Gave their brand new stuffed animal to their mom after they were let out. Oh, how cute. So it's like, oh, mommy, I've been trapped in here.
Here's the elephant for you.
Please, just tell me they gave a couple of passes of putting quarters in and trying to snatch the baby's head.
Oh, dude, that would be so fun. And it's soft.
Right.
Yeah, that's the so
the baby's got a soft spot.
It could really dig, that claw would really be able to dig in.
Oh yeah, you know why babies do have that soft spot back there?
Because they're dropped on them all the time.
No, if there's a fire in the hospital, you can carry them out 5 at a time.
Dude, one of the guys that opened up for Louis J. Gomez on Saturday had a joke about a baby's soft spot. I don't remember what it was. I think it was just something about I like to freak new parents out when they let me hold their baby and just stick my fingers in the soft spot.
No, dead baby jokes used to be a thing.
He said that. I think he said that. He goes, I'm the only one, or I'm the one bringing back dead baby jokes. He even said that after he did the joke.
God,
Everett, corner that market.
Exactly.
I remember too many of them.
Give me one of your best ones.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a truck full of dead babies and a truck full of bowling balls?
What?
Can't use a pitchfork on a truckload of bowling balls.
That's pretty good. I have one.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
What stands in the corner? I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm gonna work through it.
All right.
What stands in the corner is red all over and keeps getting shorter.
Oh.
A baby combing its hair with a potato peeler. Dude, well, now I'm the problem. We agreed to do it, and now I'm the I took it too far.
Some imagery.
Well, I mean, you were pitchforking babies, and now I'm the bad guy. This is dead baby gaslighting all day long. I've seen it a million times.
Oh my God, what a band name, Dead Baby Gaslighting.
Dead baby gaslighting. You got anything you'd like to offer?
Come on, Diz.
Dead babies?
Don't be
Dead baby
Googling dead
joke?
baby jokes either, like I am.
It's okay if you don't have any, but I just wanted to give you the opportunity.
Yeah, come on, man.
Don't have ready in the gun loaded.
I remember it was like, what's the other one that used to be a hit back in the day? What's grosser than gross?
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
What's grosser than gross really hit, and it was
a truckload full of dead. What's gross? What's gross? A truckload of dead babies. What's grosser than gross? There's a live one at the bottom. What's grosser than that? He has to chew his way out. No,
that was good, but I one's right on the top of my head. I think it was a dead baby one too. It was, I don't know. Never mind.
What's more disgusting than a dead baby nailed to a tree? A dead baby nailed to 10 trees.
This radio station's something else.
This is a dead baby joke radio station.
This is America. This is America personified right here on the radio. I'm not sure how to feel about this because first and foremost, if it was my dream world, we'd have legalized recreational marijuana in the state of Florida. And I think that the best way to go, truly, I just believe, is to get your card. And I'm not just saying that. So you can take advantage of the 100% legitimate THC that's out there and not have to go through a workaround. But simultaneously, I can see the, market that has been built for all these other things. And I hate the idea, even if it's not 100% regulated, I hate the idea of taking away all those jobs and taking away all of that money that is being made out there. But there are new rules that went into effect when it comes to hemp products in the state of Florida. And the state says over 85,000 hemp products that have broke those rules have already been seized since then. And that was, I think, maybe into February. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services launched Operation Safe Summer in June. The campaign is described as an enforcement sweep of hemp retailers and manufacturers. And it sounds like they have rules, but they're just taking a lot of stuff out of here. Really, the child-resistant packaging is a big one, which is also includes the child-friendly packaging. Because I know, and it seems like, I don't know if they got shut down, but remember when I was going on and on about all the vans that were parked in downtown St. Pete that were mobile dispensaries? I believe they've kicked them out, but they're now letting them operate in carts on the sidewalk. Oh, wow. So when you walk around, when you walk around, the vehicles aren't there, but they look like popcorn machines, but they're filled with little shelves full of edibles and joints and vapes and
pretty cool,
all this different stuff. But when we were going back to when these vans were full, dude, you had every candy that you would see in a candy store on the shelf, but weed versions. You had Reese's peanut butter cups, you had Nerd Ropes, you had M&Ms, you had everything. And I don't know. I don't know that we need to blur the lines that much. And also these items require certificates of analysis to include lab information, the total Delta-9 concentration, and confirm the absence of or presence of prohibited substances, which is THC, is what they're finding in these things. It restricts certain marketing, requires a scannable barcode, mandates water activity for cannabis flower or leaves to be 0.60 or under. So a lot of these places are just getting, it's like the old school days when legal weed first started popping up in California. Yeah. They would just go in and raid them. And it's, I want to get to a place where we can just have weed. I do think the Delta world, as much as it is a functioning marketplace, I think it muddies the water a little too much. But they passed the laws to make this hemp legal, and now they're dealing with the ramifications.
You go to Cureleaf at all?
Not much. I've been a bunch. I went through a phase where it was my go-to place, but I haven't been in a minute.
So their gummies, they always have really, really good deals on gummies, and I take them to sleep. The packaging is just black and white. Yeah. You look online and you're buying something that's vibrant and purple, but and to your point about the child protection stuff, it is so goddamn hard to get the thing open,
especially once you've had a gummy.
But I mean, it's this Ziploc thing, but you've got to it's very difficult.
Yeah, and I mean, it is sterile in a lot of ways. That's why it's interesting to me. The places like Sunburn, the places like Jungle Boys that you can tell are bringing for lack of a better term, like a recreational flavor to the world where just the way they present it, it's cool, it's artistic, it feels a little bit different. But at the end of the day, when you get a lot of this stuff, it's sterile, it's clinical. It's a white bag with a red triangle that says THC. And I don't, eventually once we get to recreational, that will probably all change. But for now, they've got to follow those rules. Like they are being, which is crazy, they're being held to a higher standard, I think, than the people who are just selling it on the street corners.
That's a good point.
Which, I mean, is probably the one controversy that sticks in my mind was when it first started getting going in the state of Florida. Anybody who knows anything about weed, there's an extract that you put in your Puffco or your dab rig or whatever called Crumble. And they weren't allowed to sell Crumble because they thought the phrase Crumble sounded too much like a cookie or like something that would have been enjoyable. So they, the first however many months or years, the dispensaries in Florida couldn't sell Crumble because, and it's come a long way since then. But still, I mean, going back even further, they weren't even letting you get flour. You had to get the pods that went into your vaporizer.
Yeah.
I mean, that was short-lived. And I mean, shout out to Ronnie D. It was the only time he really stepped up and did something for the plant. But we're working through it. Hopefully, the next vote will go different, and they'll put the growing weed in there.
This conversation reminds me of our punch bar phase that we had.
Oh my God!
I totally forgot about those. We were getting these little chocolate bars from California. They would annihilate you.
Nothing else like it on planet Earth.
Annihilate
dude. So they're called punch bars, and they came in. So was it one little square?
Yeah.
So the square would be this big.
Yeah.
So nobody in their right mind,
small.
nobody in their right mind would think that would be enough.
Nope.
But if you ate more than one of those,
oh my God, you're gone.
You would die.
Gone.
Like they were without a shadow of a doubt. Like their whole thing was, it's gonna punch you in the face. And I remember where we were getting them. Yeah, I do.
Someone.
Yeah, I do remember where we were getting them.
Can we still get them?
No,
Well,
no. I don't want to mention him by name because he still listens to the show. But,
yeah.
But yeah, we were getting from them, and then the old story was, we turned our buddy Austin Walker onto you know Austin,
Yeah,
right?
the comedian.
So we turned him onto them, and he got one in California because that's the only place you can get them, and he didn't really read the packaging, so it comes in this square. All little chocolates. He ate the whole thing.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
250 milligrams.
He fell out on the plane. He woke up. He was on the ground. Everybody standing around him. They're thinking he's dying, and he just completely overdosed on edibles and just fell out.
Can you overdose on an edible?
Well, you get edible, you're probably not going to die, but I would say overdosing is probably falling out to the point to where you don't know where you are and you have to be resuscitated.
Yeah, hearing Seth Rogen talk about his overconsumption stories on Stern is just priceless. He went to an Adele show and he didn't know like where he was sitting, and of course they had him in the front row, and he and his wife hotboxed on the way in there. And hearing him talk about being too high for Adele is great. I like that guy.
Don't go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live kicks off in mere moments. Drew will have your next chance at the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday Word of the Day, or at least Word of the Hour. So you're going to want to be standing by to get that, as well as the entertainment you can't find anywhere else ever since he kicked the dead weight to the side.
Oh, my God.
I'm joking. That was just a bonus one. Thank you for listening to Senning Show. Thank you to everybody in the chat room. Thank you, Dizzy, everyone who called. And thank you to Joj. We'll be back live tomorrow at 1 p.m. But before we get out of here, we love telling you about our good, dear friend, Jeff Borum.
What if I told you that you could find out how much that house you're sitting in right now is worth without even having to list it on the market? Jeff Borum's your guy to do that.
The fact of the matter is, whether we like it or not, the housing market in the state of Florida has changed a bunch. And there was a small window of time where you could throw it up for sale and maybe you'd get some bites on it. That's not the way it's working now. That's why you need a professional with a masterful marketing machine that can have offers rolling in that you never thought you could get. Don't let the current landscape get you down. Go with the pros. Go with Team Borum.
Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty. Jeff will give you options: buy your home, sell your home, or rent your home, and there's no risk. He'll let you out of the contract at any time. Google him right now. You could be packing tonight. He's the guy we trust. Jeff Borum, Borham.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. but maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 1025 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Presented to you by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. 1025 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah & Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
A crash with center lane blockage 275 north at the tail end of the Howard Franklin, parallel with exit 39. Some stop-and-go traffic to the midspan. Southbound 275 in the downtown area past Ashley Drive has a crash involving 3 vehicles and what looks to be right shoulder blockage. State trooper there. That'll delay westbound I-4 traffic, it looks like, as well. In Pinellas, a wreck northbound US 19 at Klosterman back to Cypress Pond Road. This is Eric in the Farah & Farah Traffic Center.
Brought to you by Universal Roof and Contracting. Save up to 20% off roof replacements and monthly payments as low as $170 based on a $15,000 roof value. Storm season is here. Check them out at universalroof.com.
Let the professionals at Fence Outlet save you time and money. We handle everything from the free estimate to the install. We do it all. And you get 0% financing. So come into Fence Outlet or visit fenceoutlet.com today. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, still holds true today. Like when air conditioning companies offer you $29 tune-ups. Really? I'm not going to be fooled by that, and you shouldn't be either. Hi, I'm Zach Moskowitz, president of Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. At Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, we have a real honest solution. It's our Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $110 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home twice a year and keep you cool. Get your Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan today at coxair.com.
License number CAC 1816108.
Cox is your key to comfort since 1958.
And a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, I'm usually much more active, but since I've been in pain, I've had to limit the activities I'm doing.
You're listening to Janelle, arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
He came in and he wanted to be able to keep up play sports with his kids. From there, we figure out which arch supports complement those activities. I fit him with the arch supports, and as I followed up with him, he's messaged me and said, I took my kids to the park today. We're walking, we're exercising, riding the bikes, and those are all things that he wasn't doing before because he was in pain.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store's arch support specialists have been helping folks to live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. That's what's most important, is knowing that you leave an impact on someone's life. And I like that.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free personalized fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Hey, Josh, what's with all the fans? And what are you doing with our cooler? It's as hot as heck in here.
I know. The AC's out again. I'm converting our cooler into a makeshift portable AC unit.
You just ruined our new cooler. Why didn't you just call Climate Design Home Services?
I called the other guys. They can't get to us until 2 weeks from now. I'm sure they're all booked solid.
Josh, Climate Design Home Services can install AC systems typically the same day. They have licensed HVAC, electrical, and plumbing crews to take care of our entire home. And right now, we get our choice of a hot water tank up to 50 gallons or a whole home surge protector when we install an AC system. We can finance it too. Plus, they have over 1,500 5-star reviews and service the entire Suncoast region.
Okay, I'll call now. In the meantime, if you're